Welcome back to the Honest to Goodness podcast, where I'm your host, Morgan, and my co-host, Kerri. And we're here to have a family friend game night. So I guess you guys can see there's some familiar faces on your screens. We got our friend, Nicole. You guys have seen her on our podcast many times before. Then we've got Amy, a OG. And then, of course, the incredible Cammy from Hardy's Hotline.
We're excited you finally got to come on. Like, Nicole's been on a lot. Amy, this is your second time to finally get to come on. And Cammy, this is your first time to finally get to come on. So we're so excited to get to have you on.
First time guest.
Yes.
And Morgan, you forgot to deliver me a podcast too. Come on, dear.
Sorry.
Listen, y'all do like 3 or 4 different podcasts. What
I can't keep track.
I don't even remember. Like, honestly, I'm terrible. So I know y'all do the Hallmarkies podcast. Is that the other one?
Hallmarkies podcast is the big one that we're a part of. And then Deliver Me a Podcast and Hardy's Hotline are the 2 that we founded.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right. So we got a pro on the chat.
Sure. Well, yeah, we'll call it that.
Yeah.
No. You go ahead and say
No
that.
pressure, Morgan. No pressure.
I've been absolutely impressed with Hardy's Hotline and anything that y'all have been involved with. It's very impressive.
Thanks.
You should take pride in it. It's
absolutely
great.
I do.
Like, the dedication is real with you guys. I mean, I honestly don't understand how you guys can do it, because like me and Kerri don't have kids and husbands and all of that, so I can't even begin to.
And we can't even keep up this one. Like, 2 weeks
like
in a
something is
row.
always going on with us, and we don't even have the ability to say, well, I'm a mom or I'm a wife, or so.
So definitely round of applause to y'all.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Check it out.
Yeah.
So we are going to, in this episode, we're not going to talk about a specific One Calls to Heart episode. We are going to play games, have a chat about Rama Drama and the Hardy's event that happened. As you guys can see, Cammy and Nicole were able to go and have a blast at Rama Drama, and Kerri got to go to the Red Barn Theater in Indiana.
Yeah, Round Barn Theater in Napanee, Indiana.
Yep, where she got to watch the When Calls the Heart musical and meet Brian Bird and Jeanette Oak.
Yep.
So, and of course, we've got a ton of games that are going to be exciting and probably really hilarious, that are going to probably embarrass us and sure to make you guys have
waiting for.
So without further ado, let's just go ahead and start the madness.
All right. So I've already talked a little bit about the When Calls the Heart musical on our last episode that we did. So Cammy, I'll let you start off talking about Rama Drama, because I know we've talked a lot to Nicole about stuff like that, and y'all two just kind of share some stories from Rama Drama.
Well, I don't know what common listeners we have, but I'm sure that everybody's getting really tired of my stories by now.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
I'm all for it.
Not one.
I I haven't heard any, so go
It was
for
the
it.
best weekend ever.
And I'm
Go for
doing this all for you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Highlight of the weekend, a highlight. I'm very specific about saying a highlight because Jess and Casey would kill me otherwise. but a highlight was Friday night karaoke night, right, Nicole?
Yes.
I saw it. It was amazing. I was so jealous.
Yes.
Okay,
Y'all
so
killed it.
Nicole, what did you do? You say what you did.
Well, okay. So I just got to tell the story a little bit. So back in December, I did a cameo call with Kristen Booth, who, as a lot of you may know, is on Signs of Delivered. She plays Shane. And we were talking, just chatting, having a good time. And somehow we got on the topic of music. And I mentioned that when I was a senior in high school, I sang Tim McGraw by Taylor Swift.
Love that song.
And then a few minutes later, she just out of the blue just mentioned, hey, why don't we do that song at karaoke at Rama Drama? And I was like, well, that would be fun. So skip to just a couple weeks ago. I didn't know if she had remembered, because things can get, life can get busy. So at the cocktail party on Friday, I just went up to her and I kind of reminded her and asked if she still wanted to do it, but she was feeling a little under the weather, and she told me that. And, I said, if you're not feeling up to it, we don't have to do it. It's okay. And she insisted. She said, no, if that's something you want to do, we'll do it. So we got up Friday night and we sang Tim McGraw by Taylor Swift.
I didn't know that story. So I had not heard that story yet. That's awesome.
Yes, it is. It was very sweet of her to do, considering that she was not feeling well.
Yeah.
So
I love that song.
Nicole, if you don't mind me asking, how did y'all talk? Like, y'all were just talking on FaceTime? Like
Cameo, like the Cameo app where you can get shout outs from your favorite actors, singers.
Yeah, you know our first episode that we ever did, and I surprised Morgan in the middle of it with a cameo from Kevin McGarry. That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same app.
I still blush. Making
But that moment, I don't think that will ever fully sink into my head that happened.
I know, like I had the video on my phone and I have it like saved on my laptop because I don't want to lose it. But like I still can't believe that happened. And it was so funny, just to talk a little bit about how that was. I was actually on Cameo looking at a lot of what Kevin was posting on his cameos, like to other people, and I sent one that he did to Kerri, and she told me this later. She's like, I panicked because I thought you were going to see it, and I never saw the one that he did for me. I never did. I don't know how I did it because I was like constantly refreshing it and everything, like skimming through all of them.
I might have like requested for it to stay private or something. I don't
maybe you did because, but yeah, because I think I even tried to look back and see, because I think you can even comment on the cameos and stuff. Like other people can comment on other people's cameos, and I never saw it. And she's like, "Hey Morgan, I sent you something on your phone," and so I looked at it, and you could literally see the moment it like registers on my face.
We're like, Kerri, do not do this to me.
Oh my goodness, I remember watching that. That was awesome.
I was like, seriously, Kerri, on our first podcast, you're gonna make me cry.
Oh
yeah.
So Cammy, tell us about your karaoke experience there.
Well,
karaoke, best performance.
I'm like geeking out because I'm just like.
So in October of 21, when we thought Rama Drama was going to be in January, we were on doing an interview with Andrew Walker, and we were promoting Rama Drama and his movie, My Family Christmas Tree. Mm-hmm. And he Casey just very lightly, very silly, just being funny, said, why don't you guys do a duet at karaoke night? And Andrew just went, and I said, I'll do it. And he said, Cammie, do you want to do a duet with me? I said, sure, yeah.
No, Andrew, I don't want to do it with you.
Maybe I want to do it with Wes Brown. Maybe I don't want to do it with you.
I guess I should probably mention right now that Andrew is one of my favorites.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
So we got there. Fast forward to Rama Drama, and I checked with him. I said, hey, you still good doing that? He said, oh, absolutely. Said, I'm going to listen to it about 5 times so I get it right. We had decided on Everything I Do by Bryan Adams.
I love it.
Yeah, amazing song.
As
And
Casey
so,
said,
what
what a
was that?
closing number. I said, as Casey said, what a closing number.
it was a really good number. It was a really good number. And so we get towards the end of the night, and it looks like we're not going to be able to do it because there's a lot of confusion about which system they're going to use. Do they use the people who have signed up on the paper, or do they use the people who are lining up? So I go up to the DJ and I check, and it's like 10:25, 10:27. And I said, am I going to be able to do my numbering? He said, I don't know. We got to do a hard stop at 10:30. Gosh. And Gabrielle, one of the creators of Rama Drama, just happened to be standing right there. And I said, Gabrielle, would it be okay if Andrew and I just do this last number, please? We've been planning it I thought it was 6 months. I thought I had done it in November or December, but it was in October. So I said, we've been planning it for 6 months. And he just told me that he's listened to it about 5 times to get ready. And she said, oh, I'm not getting in the way of that. So we go up on the stage. We had not practiced together, and we sing Everything I Do together, and I almost died.
And you slow dance.
Though, like I just from the many videos I watched, I was like, they killed that. Like that was amazing.
It was so fun.
And you slow danced with Billy Hamilton
during the musical interlude. I was like, we can't just stand there. And so the idea popped in my head, dance. I'm like, okay, I hope he's on board with this. And he was. So we're slow dancing during the musical interlude. So
I feel like you could literally throw anything at him and he's like game. There's like nothing you can throw at Andrew Walker that he would not like.
When we got sorry, I was gonna say it speaks to Cammie too, because like imagine if you wouldn't have spoken up while you were like
right. I mean, I would have been so scared to do that.
You know, like when you like open your mouth, you know, like and you did, and it paid off truly. Like
it really did pay off.
Happen is you get told no. You know, but if you never ask, if you never take a chance, you'll never know.
Yeah,
it's true. And if I hadn't fought for it a little bit, it wouldn't have happened. And I could not let that opportunity pass me up. And we were having the time of our lives up there. So many people said, okay, the 2 of you need to take that on the road, because I totally bought that the 2 of you were in love. People. So I guess it's the actor in both of us. You know?
Oh my goodness!
I guess I love it. I love it. No, when we interviewed Andrew, oh gosh, it's been like 2.5 months ago at this point. But we started off because when he was on the Swing My Heart podcast, they obviously, gave him this like grand intro of, like the king of Hallmark, whatever. And we took it in a completely different direction. And we just went ahead and told him before we ever got started, we're like, okay, we're both Southern sarcastic women. So we're going to start this off with a joke, just so you know, we are joking. You know,
yeah, like don't get offended, but we're like just go ahead and like please don't be offended. But how we're going to introduce you, just like play along. You know, we didn't even tell them to play along. Or anything.
No.
We didn't even tell them what we were going to do.
You guys are
so we started off like, hey, did you invite this guy? Who is this guy? Like we got
did you invite him
on our podcast? And he ends up jumping in and was like, am I on the right podcast? Like just he starts throwing his own sarcasm in there, and it was great.
Yeah.
I wish we would have said like, I wish we would have said something different. I wish we would have said like something about like, oh, I mean, while you're here, might as well do an interview.
Yeah.
But we didn't say that, but I wish we would have. But yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah. And what was even better was that like it was only supposed to be like an hour-long interview. Like we did the interview for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And there's literally like a 3-second lull early in the episode past that, and he carried a lot of the conversation.
He's a talker.
Yeah, he talked more than us, and that says something.
Yeah, he's a talker, and he can just go and go. He has no trouble carrying anything. He's
I love
fantastic.
I even told Kerri this. I said, it like I would even have moments where I would get sucked out of it, where I was like, it was just Andrew. Like I was just talking to Andrew Walker, no big deal. And the next thing I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking to Andrew Walker.
That's how we felt too. Yeah. We were like, is this really happening?
Like, it just came. He just makes you feel like you are just.
Yeah. What was really bad
sitting on the couch in a living room.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was really bad was the fact that happened to both of us when he was talking about child trafficking. So both of us are like trying not to laugh in the middle.
Oh my gosh, you guys, really?
We both just get this little, oh my gosh, we're talking to Andrew Walker moment in the middle of that, and we're trying not to look at each other.
Oh my word.
Like I was on the verge of like laughing just like I'm laughing right now, and that would not have been a good moment.
Yeah. Oh goodness. He's awesome now. But yeah. I feel the same way as you. That was an opportunity that I just couldn't pass up. Even though it was very nerve-wracking, I was like, you don't get this chance every day, so I'm taking it while I can.
No. And see, even though I was nervous, I'm a performer. And so I'm like, pass up the opportunity to sing everything I do with Andrew Walker? Heck no.
No way. Morgan, I don't think we've actually introduced your dog, your new puppy, on the podcast.
Oh my Lord.
Her name is Rosie. She is, her mom was Chihuahua and Shih Tzu, and her dad was Pomeranian and Chihuahua.
Aww. So cute.
Look at her. I could just.
Rosie. She's only like 2 pounds.
Oh,
and
wow.
she probably she probably won't be more than 10 pounds.
I just want to see her for a second.
Like,
oh my goodness.
That little tail.
Cute.
Oh my gosh.
Kimmy, I think we need to talk about one of the biggest moments of the weekend, which was the wedding dress auction.
Oh, happened the same night. So, so Kristen Booth, through No Kid Hungry, auctioned off Shane's wedding dress from Signed, Sealed, Delivered, The Vows We Have Made. She put it on, came up on stage and everything. Wow. And yeah, she and Tyler Hines joined forces, and they raised about 50,000. Yeah, before the bids closed, it was around 45,000. Yeah. And then when they got up to announce the winner, I'm almost certain that Kristen said that they reached their goal of 50,000. And so the woman who won the dress, who gave the biggest donation, her name is Fatula. She is a super postable, and she and Kristen are actually friends. They are dear friends. And she's also a postable, and she is one of the most generous women that I have ever met. Yeah. And so then, we thought, okay, she won the dress. How wonderful. She'll probably give it to a daughter or a granddaughter or something like that. Yay. But no. But no, that was not going to happen with Fatula. She gets the microphone and she said, as much as I love this dress and I want to keep it, I'm going to donate it
to one of your youngest fans.
And I'm going to donate it to one of your youngest fans. She donated it to, how old is Serena? 10?
10, I think.
Something like that. She donated it to a 10-year-old girl who was there with her mom. And and she said, I want you to wear this dress for your wedding when you're older. Kristen was bawling. It even got Jess, who is the non-feeler, non-romantic. Yeah, that one right there in the flowers. It was giving her chills, you know.
I'm almost crying thinking about it now.
I was never seeing the video.
It was a very emotional moment, and Tammy, Serena's mother, is just sobbing. And Serena's not crying, but she is so happy. She's very, very excited. I'm told that she went that night and tried it on.
So and to top it off, she sang A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman with Kristen.
With Kristen. Yeah, before any of that happened. So it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Friday night was a big night with Rama Drama. And then, you know, there were a million, if you'll pardon the pun, after talking about a million dreams, there were a million moments that just, I mean, okay, I'll be 100% honest. I worked that entire weekend. It was stressful. It was hard. I didn't have any downtime. My foot got a blister the size of my entire pinky toe because I was walking around and running so much. And I was in dresses because I was a presenter, you know, so I wasn't just in yoga pants and tennis shoes, you know, so but it was magical. I mean, I'm on the stage with the cast of Signed, Sealed, Delivered, just chatting with them, hosting this panel. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Y'all killed it.
I am hosting a panel in front of about 300 people with the cast of Signed, Sealed, Delivered. No big deal. You know?
Cammy, like briefly, how did you get from like what do you think ultimately brought you to that point, because that's such a huge it's such a big moment, like in like a short summary, if you could give us a short summary, like how did you get there?
So it was supposed to be somebody else was supposed to host these events, and then she couldn't make it. And we had Gabrielle on our podcast, and we had interviewed her, and because we were going to go and cover it for the podcast. And then they decided to make it a postables event within Rama Drama. And then Gabrielle contacted us and said, hey, we're going to do a postables event within the event. And can you guys come and do a panel? And then that turned into a panel and games. And then that turned into, can you help us come up with some ideas for a luncheon for just the postables? So that's how it happened. It just kind of snowballed.
Y'all did an amazing
If
job.
you ever agree to do one thing, that is not ever going to be the only thing you do.
Yeah.
Never, ever is that going to be just the one thing you do, because you're going to end up, as long as you're doing this, can you go ahead and do this? And can you go ahead and do that? And you're here. Do you have any ideas for,
But Tammy, was it from, I mean, even before that, just from like, was it just from being someone notable on a podcast? Like,
I guess so. Just from being podcasters. I had contacted Gabrielle a while back when Rama Drama was first announced to ask her if there was a possibility of getting press badges so that we could cover it for the podcast. Wow. And so we had been talking about that. and then we interviewed her for the podcast to talk about Rama Drama, and then it turned into the Postables thing, and she knew that we were a Postables podcast. So yeah, so I guess that is how it happened, is we were podcasters, and I had contacted her about getting press badges to be able to go in and do interviews and stuff to cover it for the podcast.
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Well, if y'all are
That's
hearing
awesome.
this, I'm sorry. There's like a thunderstorm going on, and me jumping just now. There was like a really close lightning strike that
Can't hear it at all.
Out of
Didn't
me.
hear it at all.
So,
I'm talking too loud.
Hey, we don't hear it at all.
Okay, this is happening right now.
Y'all
Can't hear it at all.
Yeah, I was in Indiana, obviously, at the
The very same weekend.
I know. I was so
Crazy.
mad. I was like, I
can't
want to be
believe
in two places at once.
I can't believe they were on the same weekend.
Okay, so Amy, that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Rama Drama got pushed and canceled and rescheduled about 4 times.
Mhm.
So yeah, so
that's
so
good.
it just happened to land on that weekend when the musical was already
Yeah.
set for that weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to join. In fact, I was actually supposed to join Kerri in Indiana,
Mhm.
and I was actually saving up the money to buy the tickets because I didn't think that they were going to sell out or anything. Because the last time they did a show, it didn't sell out, I don't think. And so I was like, okay, well maybe I've got time to save up the money, buy the tickets, and me and her can go. Well, right around the time that I was doing that, my sister-in-law plans this trip to go to Biloxi the same weekend.
Great
I
idea.
was like, really? But then it got pushed back, and but by the time that we pushed it back to where I wasn't going to be the same weekend, the tickets were no longer able to be. I was no longer able to buy the tickets because they shut them off, or something like that, or I couldn't find it, or something.
I know
There
your
was something
mom
going
was
on.
sick that weekend too.
Yeah, and my mom ended up having COVID that weekend.
Oh,
Oh wow.
So we wouldn't have been able to go on vacation, and I wouldn't have been able to go to Indiana. So it all kind of worked out in some way. But so we went to Biloxi, but Mississippi for vacation, which is only like 4 hours from where I live. So but yeah, I was really jealous. I'm like, why is everything happening right now? Come on.
Oh my goodness.
I was in Indiana, like in between events, running back to my hotel room and jumping on Instagram and watching their Instagram lives from Rama Drama.
Yeah.
And of course, I was on the live. I guess it would have been the Postables panel
Yeah, you were on that one.
when Crystal drew Nicole's name to be in the little group to act out the scenes
in the
from Inside
skits.
I
was like, what
freaking
is this
out.
actually happening? Did they actually call my name? What?
I was freaking out for her. Like I was sitting there like squealing in my hotel room when I heard Nicole's name called out. But yeah, so that actually has sparked one of our games for tonight, but we'll come back to that one.
Let me just offer a 2-second explanation for that. So we had several games and we had way too many Postables. So the way that we said we were going to do it, I brought this box of envelopes, this huge box of like 250 envelopes. And Jess brought a USPS packing box. And so we popped out the box and then we stacked the envelopes, and people who wanted to participate in a game wrote their name on an envelope and then put it in the mailing box so that we could draw out their names. It seemed much more appropriate than drawing their names out of a hat.
Super cute though. That's like really cute to use like a USB, like to use like do like mail.
Yeah, it had everything to do with mail, so it worked.
And
Yeah.
Cute.
not related to the games per se, but I think one of my favorite parts of the panel was when Eric threw Zach under the bus about the dance question. I think Eric's words were, let's see, what did he say? I'm trying to remember. Oh gosh, I think it was Zach. If you throw me under the bus, I might just have to return the favor because if I get kicked out of the dance, it'll be because I didn't have a good enough teacher.
I didn't have a good enough teacher.
And Kristen's over there like fanning her.
Oh my gosh.
When I interviewed, okay, so the first time I saw Zach in person was on Thursday night. We're in this beautiful hotel. It wasn't the hotel we were staying at. It's called the Breakers, and it was nice. And so we were in this beautiful hotel. The dress was resort elegant. Like, oh gosh, what do I wear? And so Casey and I just hadn't arrived yet. So Casey and I are choosing what we're going to wear. And then we didn't realize how many stars were going to show up to the screening of 2 Tickets to Paradise that night. But we're in this beautiful hotel in a huge ballroom where it's a cocktail party. So Casey and I don't drink. So we're having our Shirley Temples. And then in come Zach, Crystal, and Kristen. And the 3 of them look at the 2 of us and they just went, oh, hey! And Zach said, we finally meet in person. And he kisses both of us on both cheeks. We're like, oh my gosh, did not expect that. Okay. And so that's the first time I saw him. And he was just so warm. And then when I interviewed him in the media room, we had such a blast. He was making me laugh so hard. I'm like, how am I going to get through this interview? But I started out, and I didn't warn him beforehand. I started out the same way you guys did with Andrew. I'm like, hey, Postables, Candy Clements here. I don't know who this guy is. I found him in the hall. He said he wanted to talk to us. And he said, you don't know who I am? Because I don't know who I am either. Oh my goodness. And we just went on from there. He was so funny and so charming and so warm. And he probably went into the character of Ramon 15 times that weekend. You know, he just did it. He just went in.
I love that.
Let's just talk about that for a second because that reminded me of that at the luncheon.
At the luncheon.
They got the cubes with like lines from the show.
Yeah, somebody's father is a wood carver and a wood burner, and they burned these beautiful cubes that and they made one for each actor, and they took things from the character and they put it on each side of the cube.
Oh wow.
Nice.
And so I actually wasn't over there at the time, but Zach started reading his cube in character, and then it just went from there. So,
let's see.
I love that.
He said something about opening a hairdresser in Milwaukee.
Yeah, a hair salon. And he's talking to Eric. He's like, Ovula, I am going to open a hair salon in Milwaukee.
You're going to come with me.
Oh my gosh.
And then I think he said, and your father would be very proud of you. And then Gregory's like, indeed I would.
Gregory walks up, he's like, what? Oh, it was such a blast. It was such a blast.
They're all awesome, really kind people.
They really are. I think we lost Kerri.
I think we lost Kerri.
Oh no. But I need to tell, well, I can't remember if I told you, Cammie, but the story from Friday, I was like totally geeking out when Kristen and I were in line for the celebrity experiences, like the selfies and everything.
Oh yeah.
And this was before the panel started. And all of a sudden I look up and it's Eric, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Eric. And I was like totally fangirl.
Oh dear.
I looked over at Kristen. I was like, more handsome in person.
Oh dear. Did he hear you say that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't say it loud enough where he would hear it, but
I swear, me and Kerri both always talk about how hilarious our reactions are ever going to be if we ever get to meet Kevin McGarry or Tyler Hines. Because they're like our two.
So I met the latter.
Tyler.
I met Tyler too. Tyler is really sweet.
So
Tyler is an absolute doll.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get a chance to interview him, but go figure, he was in such high demand that we didn't get a chance to interview him. He was just going everywhere.
Him and Andrew both were like rapping like Rama Drama, like y'all come on, like let's like they were constantly posting about Rama Drama, and like I feel like Tyler's going to be the next king of Hallmark.
They're both. I mean, they are both right up there. They're in Hallmark's top 5,
and it's only fitting that they have like the most epic Hallmark romance.
Of course, because they're cousins. Did you guys know that they're cousins by marriage? Yeah, they're cousins by marriage.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I believe. Don't quote me on this but he said that he told me in an interview once. I believe that his wife is Tyler's cousin, so they're cousins by marriage.
That's crazy.
So that's why they have such a great romance.
Well, it was actually funny on our interview. See, me and Kerri messaged Tyler before. Like I messaged him. We kind of made this little funny thing where we wanted to just so y'all know. Okay, but we were doing this thing. We were just kind of like making fun, trying to do like come up with all these characters, and stuff. And we thought about who we could probably that hasn't been on When Calls to Heart, what kind of character they could be if they get brought on. And Tyler came up, and we were like, I can see him being like this bad boy cowboy or something like that. And he kind of comes in. He's like this roughneck cowboy, and he gets hurt some kind of way. And we kind of paired him up with Faith because at the time Faith was the only single female.
Right.
This was right around the time that I think they first started bringing like Lucas and Nathan in. And so at the time we didn't know about Fiona yet, I don't think, because they never announced her like they did Nathan and Kevin.
Yeah,
or at least I don't remember them doing it.
No, they didn't.
We were talking about that, and we were talking about how that would have been perfect for them to bring him in to be Faith's love interest. And like Kerri came up with the idea that he would say, female doctor, huh? Kind of like it. Or something like that. Like, and I put it on our podcast Instagram, or my Instagram, my Team Nathan Grant Instagram. And he commented, and he private messaged me. He's like, wow, it looks like you guys got it all thought out, or something like that. I'm like, yeah, just
hold up, people.
We can hear you.
This is recording from my account.
Uh-oh.
It's supposed to be recording from my screen, which has gotten messed up because of the storm going on. Which means we're probably going to have to start this stupid thing over because
completely over?
Yeah, because I can't. I have no access to whatever's going on. Like, I mean, I don't know what it's recorded, what it hasn't recorded. That's the problem.
And after that short little pause, we are back. Unfortunately, as you guys can understand, me and Kerri are a constant internet crisis is always happening, but we're back now, and hopefully we pick up on the right conversation. So obviously Tyler and Andrew both were there. We talk about how like Kevin's my guy, Tyler is Kerri's guy on the podcast. Everyone kind of knows that. So
I mean, is it at all possible to ask a celebrity to be your first date? I'm just asking. Like, I'm just asking.
Considering that we don't know his relationship status, I'd tread carefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, Kevin, I think we can all agree Kevin's got a pretty tight relationship going with Kayla, which we very much approve.
Yeah.
We very much approve.
Yeah.
All you have to do is watch my grown-up Christmas list, and Kevin is taken.
Yes.
Yes.
And
oh my God.
I love it.
Speaking of, amazing movie, by the way.
Incredible movie.
Incredible.
But I think where we left off, Morgan, was your mind being blown by me telling you that Andrew and Tyler are cousins by marriage.
Yeah.
Boosh.
Like, I just thought that they just had like this close knit relationship. Like they met at like a function and like they got close. I had absolute no idea that they were cousins by marriage. Absolutely not.
Yeah, if I'm
Amazing.
correct,
that actually makes it even better.
Yeah, if I'm correct, Andrew's wife, Cassandra, is Tyler's cousin.
That is correct.
He drives up on his motorcycle. He drives up on his motorcycle and West runs out to meet him and he goes, "Hey, little dude." That's what Andrew told me.
That's awesome.
That is
You know
great.
this, Kerri?
What?
Did you know that they were cousins by marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
It's just you.
Sorry.
Oh goodness.
Always the last one to know.
Oh goodness.
But
And
so
it was
also
also
drama.
it was awesome because the panel with Tyler and Andrew, it was called the Cousins panel. I'm disappointed because I missed a lot of the panels that I wanted to see.
Because of the Postables events. Yeah, I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that I got to be a part of the SSD events. I mean, I love that.
Oh no, I agree. But yeah, we were running all of these events, and so we got no panels other than the ones we were a part of. So
that's the only bad part about being that involved with everything, is that you miss out on the things that you really want to actually be a part of.
Yeah,
too.
but that's actually
that's when you really wish that you could.
Yeah, that's true. But
split in half.
But one of the panels that I missed, it was acting with the stars, which that's like my alley. That's my wheelhouse. That's my whole dang theater, baby. You know? And
there goes Rosemary again.
What was that?
There goes Rosemary again.
Well, that's right. But it was totally worth missing it, because the reason I missed it was I got to meet with Tyler. And so we were supposed to actually interview him in the media room, but surprise, surprise, he and Andrew were the biggest topics the entire weekend. And they are both so generous with their time that they just kept running from one thing to the next, and we didn't have a chance to get the interview in. So I had a 5-minute meet and greet with Tyler. And so I said to the girls, "Hey, let's the three of us go in as the three of us as a podcast. We'll do a 2-minute interview with Tyler, and then you guys go and I'll have the rest of my meet and greet. I'll have my 3 minutes." And we did, and it turned out great. And when they left, he just got all comfortable and just gave me his full attention. And we started talking about, I told him a very brief history about how I acted when I was little. And then I wanted to get back into it. And I told him how my husband kicked me out the door, and he said, "Well, good for your husband." It was just it was just cute. It was just adorable. Yeah. And I said, watching you is so inspirational because you're so natural. It doesn't look like you're acting at all. You remind me of Robert Downey Jr. with your natural sarcasm and your ease and flow. And he said, "What movie did you start thinking that on?" I'm like, I remember thinking it on It Was Always You, but the first movie, I think the Christmas one with Kelly. And he goes, "Pickler?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh my gosh." I'm like, what? And he said, "In that movie, I'm almost certain of it, that was when I specifically said to myself, I need a Robert Downey Jr. rhythm. That's how I need to play this character." I'm like, I noticed.
really, RDJ is another one because I'm a huge Marvel nerd.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a huge Marvel nerd. And so RDJ, yeah.
Their acting
on.
styles are very, very
They
similar.
are.
And I love it. I love it. And when
it really is effortless. Like, it's so effortless with both of them.
That's the word. That's the word. Casual and effortless. Yeah. And when the timekeeper kind of opened up the curtain, I said, "Is it time?" She said, "Yeah." And he looks at her, and then he looks back at me and says, "Is there anything else?" I'm like, "Oh, no. I don't want to take up anybody else's turn." But he had no thought for the time. He just wanted to keep talking. And he stands up, he gives me this huge hug and says, "I am so sad that you have to go. I want to keep talking." I said, "Well, maybe next time you come on the podcast, I can come on." He said, "Yes, let's do that. Let's have another interview on Hallmarkie's podcast, and I want the three of you there." I said, "Done." So
I can hear him saying that. Like, that's so, I can just hear it actually coming out in his voice.
He was so kind. He was so thoughtful, so generous with his time. Like I said, it was, he's a total doll.
That's how it was with Andrew with our interview. I mean, that's how it was with him. Like, we even kind of got onto this, Kerri started talking about a lot of her behind the scenes work that she's done, like on a movie and things like that. And she was even telling Kerri, like, "Wow, you could be like a creative director, Kerri. Like, you could do that." And
creative producer,
a creative producer. Yeah, I mean, like, and we were even kind of joking around about something. And he talked about how I think we said something. He was telling us about how they got their juice company, Little West, out.
Oh yeah.
And me and Kerri were like, that could be a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
And Andrew's like, we actually wanted to try and build a script based off of it or something like that.
That's
or
classic.
He's got like a script or something. And
he had pitched an idea to him 3 years ago, kind of based off of that. But he was like, it wasn't really quite what they were looking for. So he kind of tells us like what he had in mind. And me and Morgan are like, if you did this, it would be a little bit of a plot twist, And he's like, "Give it to me," So yeah, he told us to come up with the log line and send it to him. Of course, we're taking it a step further than that, and I'm working on a script. But anyway,
there you go. Yep.
Can't wait to hear it.
I got 2 scripts that I'm working on right now, so that's what we all do, right?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get those creative juices flowing. Like, I remember Kevin McGarry talked about something on a podcast with Paul Green, where he kind of talks about how whenever you've got that creative part of you blocked off because you're so busy with other things, like you could see a difference in yourself because you're not in that, you're not using that part of yourself too.
Yeah.
And like, it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could tell when I've not done something like the podcast or my own fan fiction or things like that. Like, if I'm not doing something creative like that, I can tell a difference in who I am. Like, I can tell a difference with how I'm feeling inside.
Yeah,
it's true. And that that is one thing that I'm really noticing, is that all of these people on these television networks, I mean, they're actors, so you always have to take performances with a grain of salt. And when I say performances, I even mean with real people,
right?
Mm-hmm. You've got to be on, you've got to be presenting when you're supposed to be in real life. But all of these people are so incredibly kind and approachable, and they're not afraid, or they're not too good to talk to the fans. I've been to some Comic-Cons and stuff like that where I was like, I paid money to talk to you. Why? And these people are just so kind, so engaging, so warm that you just can't help but want to be around them. So
I think that's one thing that makes Hallmark so unique and like such I think that's what makes Hallmark so I guess loved
popular?
by a lot of people. Yeah, popular, because the actors on it are so kind. and they
Yeah,
care about their fans.
it's what's definitely allowed it to have such a longevity because of it being so relatable in a lot of ways, but also being slightly on the fantasy side. Because I think everyone can say like, oh, that life isn't a Hallmark movie. You know, people put that phrase out, but like when you look at behind the scenes stuff and you look at the actual actors and how they are with their fans and when they are doing the things like Rama drama and things like that, you're like, oh, well, wow. They're not that much different from their Hallmark characters. Like they're all nice and genuine and sweet and kind and would give their shirt off their backs to you. Like you feel that way when you're talking to them.
Yeah.
What was it? There was a conversation we had with Andrew Morgan. We were actually talking about Tyler, except we were saying something about him having like a cocky, arrogant. We lost Morgan. We were saying something about y'all. We were having so many technical difficulties. This is not even funny. Like we've got a hailstorm going on here, so we had to cut off my recording. Nicole is recording this. We just lost Morgan. I don't know what just happened there. My internet's still glitching. So I'm so sorry for whatever it is y'all are seeing right now. But we were saying something about Tyler, and I don't even remember exactly, but we were saying something about how his characters often, you know, come across as like just a like very confident, just a tad arrogant, a little bit of swagger, you know, whatever exactly we were saying. And Andrew's like, yeah, pretty much what he's like in real life. And we just started laughing because it was not necessarily completely complimentary. It wasn't totally bad, but I was just like, okay.
That's what makes their relationship so good.
Yes. But Kerri, do you want to talk a little bit about your trip before we get into the games?
Yeah. Like I said, I pretty much have talked a lot about. There's Morgan. Now you're sideways.
My mom called me, and it kind of messed it up.
Okay. But yeah, while Rama Drama was going on, I was in Indiana at the When Calls the Heart musical event, the Hardy's VIP weekend. And obviously I had actually met Brian Bird last year. And
I remember.
But this year I was so excited to meet Janetto because I had never met her before, but she's always been my favorite author. And I have had the opportunity to email with her some, but I had never actually met her. So when I met her this time around, you know, I was like, you know, told her my name and she went, well, of course. And she got up and came, gave me a hug, asked how I was doing since my mom passed away. Obviously she just lost her husband a few months ago. So we were talking about that. And then she made a point before she left the next day to come give me a hug and tell me goodbye before she left. So I was like, she is an absolute angel. I love her. And then Elliot of Edify Films. That guy is.
You told me yesterday.
I had no clue who the heck this guy was. Like he's talking to somebody in front of me, and we're standing in line like to meet Jeanette and stuff. And he goes, "Is Kerri Brown here yet?" And I'm thinking, okay, like, you know, who is this guy that would know my name, you know, whatever. And I'm like, you know, hold my hand up, you know, kind of, and he was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you, you know, whatever. And I'm like, and you are? And he went, I'm Daniel Lissing. I played Jack Thornton on What?
No.
Yeah, he told
That
me
is so Elliot. That is so Elliot. Oh my gosh.
Elliot runs Edify Films, who makes the When Calls the Heart DVDs.
Wow.
Yes.
The cookbooks and merch.
He was like, yeah, I had to have some work done. He was like, you know, people kept recognizing me, wouldn't leave me alone. You know, it was just getting really annoying. So, you know, he's like, you might not recognize me, but I had to find out from somebody else who he was because he never actually told me who he was. But I love that guy.
He is
was
hilarious.
also, like, just completely awesome. And
I have had so many conversations with that guy, and every single time we talk, I walk away cracking up. He is so funny. I I was like, how does your wife function day to day?
She probably rolls her eyes and go, I'm glad y'all are amused.
She's probably heard them all.
I know that's how it is with my uncle and my aunt. My aunt is hilarious. My aunt is like, I mean, her wit is like that. It's so sharp. And there'll be times where my mom is making it worse, or there's someone in the family that's making it worse, making her crack up even more, or make more jokes or inappropriate jokes or whatever. And my uncle, he'll say, stop encouraging her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Elliot is the type who will just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I really enjoyed meeting him. And then obviously, got to talk to Brian for a little bit. And I will say this was funny. And I think I said this on our last podcast, but I don't remember for sure. But they were talking about, everybody's reaction to the season 8 finale.
Oh, they were talking about it. Wow.
Oh yeah, they talked about it.
Who is
I wish
they?
When you say
they, like, what do you mean? Like,
there was a panel. There was a panel going on there. So it's Christy Stutzman that is the creator of the Wind Calls the Heart musical. Michelle Cox, Brian Bird, Jeanette Oak, Elliot, and then the whatever. I'm drawing a complete actual term blank here, but the guy that composer for, I guess, whatever. No. Christy,
for the music,
composer, whatever. The guy that wrote the music for the Wind Calls the Heart musical.
Yeah,
was there.
Yeah.
So they were all talking about all this, and they're passing the mic back and forth and whatever. And I don't even remember exactly everything that got said, but Jeanette finally was kind of like, hand me the mic, So they handed it to her, and she said, I told them I would have gotten rid of both the guys and brought in a new preacher for her. I was laughing, like everybody in the room just busted out laughing. Like everybody was cracking up. And they hand Brian the mic back, and he looks at her and he's like, well, I wish I would have heard that before we did this, because we already got a new preacher. So just hearing her say that, like the entire room just went crazy. But she was awesome. Like, she is so sharp. She is an absolute angel. If you ever get the chance to meet her, I would 100% recommend it. But yeah, it was really fun. There weren't, to me, it didn't seem to me that there were nearly as many people there as last time. But then again, I heard other people say they thought there were more people there. So I don't know. Maybe I was just distracted with trying to keep up with Rama Drama. And then I ended up leaving early and going to see a friend in a show and whatever. So I had a lot going on at the time. So, but it was really, really fun to do. And next year, we will be having Christy on our podcast again at some point to talk about this. But next year, she will be premiering a Love Comes Softly musical, which I'm sure they'll do a big weekend event for then. Brian said they'll have to try to get Michael Landon Jr. To come to that. So that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Yes, that would definitely be awesome. But what?
I said, he's my neighbor. I'll just ask him.
Yeah, there you go.
He lives in Austin, about an hour and a half away from where I live. I have no idea where to find him. I just know he lives in Austin.
That's awesome.
You would be surprised who is actually listed in a phone book.
Yeah, I'm sure I would. But
or Google search.
At the moment, I don't have the nerve, and I don't want to bug him, So.
That's awesome.
Sure, like Brian has been to this event 2 years in a row. Jeanette has come. I'm sure they would not have any problems like convincing him to be there. But yeah, we're gonna have to get up a group and go to that if we don't have something else going at the same time, because that would be so fun.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that weekend, and I will say she gave us a sneak peek of one of the songs, and actually had us sing it and stuff, and it is so cute. It is so cute.
Aww.
We're sworn to secrecy. I actually have they let us keep the papers, like the lyrics and stuff, the music and the lyrics, and I had her sign it for me and stuff. So I actually still have that from the dinner. So it y'all would love it. It's so adorable. But anyway, yeah, we better get started on some games, or we could like sit here and talk for 4
We'll be here all
hours
night
without doing anything but talk. Oh man. All right.
Well, that happens when you get a bunch of Southern women together.
This is true. This is true.
I mean, come on.
This is true. Yep.
Let's be real here.
All right. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to start us off with a game that I called Guess the Movie. Very, like, you can tell I put a lot of thought into that title. Like, took me a long time. But in this particular case,
I do have a question.
Yes.
Since we're like kind of like it's kind of hard to, are you gonna have us like shout it out if we know it, or do we need to like raise our hand and like you pick us?
I would say just say it. I would say just say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of you are going to have a chance to say anything anyway, so might as well just give up now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm not over.
Guys, just being honest. Just being honest.
I am. It's totally fine. I'm way out of my league right now.
I feel like I am too, to a point.
It is totally fine. Some of these I'm sure you've at least heard or seen other people posting about, because they would have had When Calls Heart cast members in them. So not all of them, but some of them would have When Calls Heart cast members. So you would probably at least have seen some people posting about them because of that. Just say it. All right.
It's on.
So what I'm gonna do,
It is on. As a good Southern woman would say, it is on.
Go down.
You're going bam.
I'm the moderator here and not actually like trying to compete in this. This is getting a little.
Good thing we're not in person, because this would get ugly.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is read off a synopsis of a Hallmark movie, and y'all have to tell me what the name of the movie is. Some of them will be easier than others, obviously. Kind of bonus points if you can tell me who was in it. Now I just wrote down like major actors. I didn't go into like all the side characters, but anyway. All right. So are we ready?
Yes. Ready.
All right. A holiday wedding brings no joy to the bride's cousin, who was literally left by the groom right at the altar, but she might find her true love there when she gains a fake fiance in the process.
That's like 5 of them.
Right?
Okay, let me see. Holiday wedding.
Say it again. Wait,
Fake
no, it's okay.
fiance.
Is Andrew Walker in it?
No.
Are we supposed to just say
Chris-
Oh wait, I think we lost Candy.
Uh-oh.
She probably knows the answer, and that's what,
Yeah, she most likely knows the answer.
Yeah. It is.
Oh, okay.
You're back.
Okay, I can't hear you. But okay.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. It is a Christmas movie.
Well, holiday, yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Read the synopsis one more time.
Yeah.
Okay. A holiday wedding brings no joy to the bride's cousin, who was literally left by the groom right at the altar. But she might find true love there when she gains a fake fiance in the
December
process.
Bride, Jessica Lowndes and Daniel Listen.
Oh, dang it, Kerri!
Kimmy!
Good job. I should have known that one.
Go, Kimmy!
I should have known that one. Shame on me.
That is awesome. All right.
Good job.
Next.
Casey Masterson played her brother.
Yes, Casey Manderson.
Just as a little, side note.
Bonus points.
Now that is a guy I want to see him get his own leading role. That guy has been in so many movies. He deserves a leading role.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, moving on.
All right. Next one. A corporate executive is sent to a small town to rebrand a restaurant as part of a strategic acquisition.
Appetite for Love, Andrew Walker and Taylor.
In her hometown. What?
Appetite for Love, Andrew Walker and Taylor Cole.
Yep.
Good job. That's
okay, Nicole, we might as well hang this up. We might as well just not even try.
Right?
No, come on.
Oh, it's the Cammy show.
I was gonna say that one or Cavin's movie with Autumn. What is the name of that one?
Oh, that's the Valentine's movie.
Yeah, I have that movie.
In Autumn. Gosh, what is the name of it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I have the DVD, but I can't put my hands on it.
I know which one you're talking about, and I'm drawing a complete blank. Okay. While on a last-minute European holiday, a young woman finds herself in the middle of a real-life fairy tale when a chance meeting with a handsome local leads to something more. She's on a vacation, and she runs into somebody that she does not realize is a prince. I will say there's a motorcycle involved. I'll give y'all that clue.
Is that a Royal Winter with Merritt Patterson?
A Royal Winter with Merritt Patterson and Jack.
I'm just kidding.
We're probably not going to go through all of these because Cammy's just going to know them all. This is like she's walking away with the trophy.
I'm sorry. When are we going to do some Friends trivia?
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, I will lose. I will lose.
Win.
Me and Amy will be going neck to neck.
I got some friends. Y'all are gonna get me on they all sound familiar.
Oh my
Amy
gosh.
will be neck and neck on that. We'll be like to the death.
Yep. Okay. The owner of a bridal shop unknowingly falls in love with the son of her main competitor. She must then thwart her rival.
you said yes.
To destroy their
Kelly
relationship.
Martin and Chad Willett.
I actually didn't know that.
I don't think I'm going to
I
go through both pages of these that I have. I'm not going to go through both pages of these that I have. I will finish this page, but I'm not going to go through the other page. I mean, unless she wants me to, just to challenge her.
Hey, let's see what Cammy knows. You know what I mean? Like, keep going.
Yeah, just go ahead.
All right.
Frozen again.
She's on.
Wait. She's frozen. Hold on.
Uh-oh. I know mine keeps glitching too, so we're just.
There she is.
And that's why you guys come. Sometimes you guys are like out of sync with the video every once in a while.
By the way, the Autumn Reese remover is Valentine Ever After.
Yes.
I just looked it up.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. This one should be easy. If y'all did not get this one in a hurry, y'all are in trouble. After inheriting half the house, a young woman develops an unexpected friendship with her co-owner.
Oh.
Shoot.
I feel like I know this, but I can't put my finger on the title.
All of
There
my
are
heart.
Oh, Amy.
Aaron,
Yeah, Amy
do you
got
remember
it.
who's in it?
What
Do you
is it?
remember who's in it?
Oh, I know.
Lacey Chabert and Brendan Elliott.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good job,
All right.
Amy. And Cammy.
So Amy actually got that one. See, I told you were gonna. Okay.
It's called All of My Heart. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. All of
Yeah,
my
there's All of My Heart, and then All of My Heart.
I know there's a trilogy. I was just trying to get the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I gotta confess.
Yeah.
I just have quick
Yeah. Oh, Amy!
Cheating!
Oh, cheated!
But I'm being honest now. Does that
Redo!
Recall!
Hey,
Synopsis.
I'm a court reporter. It's what I do. I take down what's being said.
I call for a redo.
All right, Kerri, that's my only still. My phone is to my left now. I'm not I'm not gonna touch it. It's going to my left. I'm not touching it.
Well, you guys
You
know
got
I'm not cheating because my computer is dead and I'm using my phone.
You got this,
Yeah.
Amy.
No, I'm not cheating.
I'm so impressed with her. It's not even funny. Like, her brain is amazing. Go ahead, Kerri.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sparks fly when an engaged country music singer reconnects with a childhood friend.
A Country Wedding, Jesse Metcalf and Autumn Reeser.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I know that one, but the title wouldn't come to my head.
I love that one. That's a good movie.
I know.
That's why
It is. It is
I
a great movie.
loved it.
I've watched
a
it
great
like 1,000 times.
Yeah. Okay. This one. All right. Second page, y'all. 6 more here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 6 more. Okay. Sarah Thomas is the type of woman who prefers to sit on the sidelines at work, but when her big idea for a Christmas initiative is stolen, she makes a wish to Santa that she'll finally have the courage to stand up for herself.
All green, Lacey
Santa-
Chabert Christmas wish.
Yep.
Yeah. I was about to say it. Good job. You're going down. I'm just kidding.
What was that? What? I didn't quite
I
hear
think
you.
it's more like the smack talk is more entertaining.
I know, right?
Oh.
Yes. Oh my God.
What's this from, Nicole?
Next one.
Um.
Go squash you like a bug.
Oh yeah. Well.
Oh, Nicole.
Wait. Hang on.
I know her daughter's name was Vivian.
I should know this. Shame on
Yes,
me.
you should.
Shame on me.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
I know
future
that.
me.
I know
The
that,
future
Cammy.
me, darling. The future me.
I know that, Cammy.
The future me. I'm telling you, the future me.
So I said shame on me for not remembering her character.
Glynis
Okay.
I know
Rucker.
her daughter's name was Vivian.
Glynis
Glynis
Rucker.
Rucker, played by Mary Lou Henner.
Yes, I knew that. Mary Lou. Henner.
Sure you
Yes.
did.
There you go.
I love that she's like, well, I know that, Tammy.
Shame on me. I should have known her character name. Considering how many times I've gone.
See, I'm terrible. Like, as much as I can quote stuff and whatever, I suck at trivia. I do. Like, I'm terrible with that. As
I
much
think
as I
you
can.
should-
It's being put on the spot and like all of that. Like my brain's just like
Yeah.
going like,
Okay,
I'm
blah,
just
blah,
like-
blah. No more excuses. Read the next
Okay,
one,
I
Kerri.
think you should temporarily take my constable card, Cammy.
I am taking your postable card.
Can't stop me from watching the show though.
Moving on. Veterinarian Dr. Carly Monroe falls for Dan Landis, the
Eat, play,
owner-
love, Jen Lilly, and Jason Cermak.
good job.
And I have not seen that one in a
I
long
love
time.
that movie. I love that movie so much. Like when she when they try to do the makeover on her and she like gets out of her car and she's not wearing her glasses, so she can't see what she's doing. So she's stumbling around on those high heels and whatever. And he's just like, what is wrong with you? It's hilarious.
I think we're losing Amy.
Okay.
Amy, are you there?
I am.
I think you're being drawn away.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh man. Okay. This one y'all should get. I'm just saying. Jessica, a single parent, owner of a struggling diner, finds the inspiration she needed when her high school boyfriend, Chase, a professional baseball player,
Andrew Walker, Nikki Deloach.
The perfect catch.
Perfect catch.
Perfect catch. Yep.
You didn't say it right.
I said the actors. I said catch.
Okay, you get
Andrew Walker, Nikki Deloach.
Okay,
Okay,
but
I'm getting.
there's a
Happy
movie
Catch.
called Summer's Catch with Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon. Bam.
No.
We should both get a point. 'Cause we both got.
Okay, I'm giving Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give
Okay.
Nicole a point.
Okay, Cammy.
There we go.
Katie plays hardball.
Oh, it's called Five Older Brothers, Morgan.
I have an older brother too.
No, 5 older
Yeah.
brothers.
I
This
give
one,
you that. I give you that. I give you that.
I'm
this one, y'all are
competitive.
for real in trouble if y'all do not get, because it is all in.
All right,
Like,
just
I
read
shouldn't
it.
I should not even get through one sentence.
Will you just
before
read
y'all
it?
know what this- Okay. Chelsea inherits a house in Vale. She meets
Winter in
Owen
Vale.
and gets
Vale, Lacey Chabert and Tyler Hines.
I said it too. Winter and Vale. Yeah.
Yeah, but did you say the
all right.
actor's
Y'all
name?
both get a point on that.
You put me off, Cammy.
Okay. Y'all both get a point on that one because y'all kind of answered at the same time. Okay. Ella Dashwood and her sister Mary Ann are huge
Susan
Christmas
Susan
And
Susan.
Aaron Krakow and Kimberly Sussman.
Kimberly Sestad.
And Luke McFarlane.
And Luke McFarlane.
Y'all both get 2 points on that one because that was like I couldn't even understand what y'all said because y'all were saying it at the same time.
We said Sense, Sensibility, and Snowman,
Snowman.
Aaron Krakow, Kimberly Sestad, and
McFarlane.
Luke McFarlane. That's what we said.
Yep. Yep. Well, I can tell y'all said the right thing, but it was like just so meshed together that it was hard to understand. Okay. Okay. Feeling disconnected. This is the last one, by the way. Feeling disconnected with her teenage son, a protective mother decides to step outside of her comfort zone and take him camping. But as soon as she arrives, she begins butting heads with her handsome cabin neighbor.
Oh,
a
Campfire
single
Kiss,
father and
Danica
outdoor-
McKellar, and Paul Green.
Yep. Good job.
I
let
think
you
it's
have
safe
that
to
one,
say
Kate.
without even.
I let you have that
I
one,
think it's
Cammy,
safe-
even though I knew it.
I think it's safe to say Cammie walked off with that without even having to count the scores up.
Casey and Jess would be so proud.
Maybe if you put more Kevin McGarry movies on the list, I would have gotten one.
No, baby girl.
Sorry,
no,
I
baby
literally,
girl.
like,
I'm
just
so
went on Google
sorry
and
because
started
I
looking
know
through
Kevin
Hallmark
McGarry's movies too.
So we would have been saying it at the same time because I
Okay, fair enough.
Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so for our next game, Nicole actually has the bundle game, When Calls the Heart game. So she is going to moderate that game for us. So take it away, Nicole.
Okay. So what category do we want to go with first? Name 4, challenge, or act it out? And we're skipping Pick Your Destiny because that is basically for the board game.
Act it out. Act it out.
Tammy,
Yeah.
Tammy is voting for Act It Out.
Sounds good. We can do
Let's
act.
just go ahead and get it over with.
All right.
I already crushed you guys in trivia, so I might as well do something different.
Okay. I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
draw a card. Okay.
Okay.
And how do we decide who's going to act
Just
out?
text Amy or Tammy, one or the other, whatever they need to act out. And
Okay. All
So,
right.
so let me get this straight. One of us acts it out and the other guesses.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, Amy. Oh, ye of little faith, darling. I can do this.
I caught that reference, Cammie.
Rosemary, help me out once again.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
I'm waiting, Nicole. I'm waiting.
I'm texting it right now. I can only type so fast.
oh my god.
Can
All
I
right,
get
Amy.
a call a friend?
Okay, so all I do is act out the word. Is it charades? Can I not talk or can I talk?
Acting
I don't
to me,
think you can
acting is
talk.
words.
Acting is words.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me read the thing real quick.
I
Sounds are
don't
allowed.
think you're.
Sounds
Yeah,
are
sounds
allowed.
are allowed.
Sounds are allowed. Words are not.
Sounds are allowed, words are not. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Proposal, engagement. Okay.
Good job.
Very good.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Okay.
Okay, so does Amy get a point then?
We're
So
on
I'm
a,
making
we're
sure
on a
how-
team.
We're
Yeah.
not, there's
For both of them.
Yeah. Team.
Okay, so both of them.
Yeah. If
Okay,
y'all
I'll
are
just give them
team,
both. There you go.
Y'all both get a point.
Okay.
Teams.
Okay.
Challenge.
That was a
name.
good word, Nicole. That was a good word.
Always shuffle your cards before you start the game. Challenge or name four. It's y'all's
For
pick.
us,
Yeah, if y'all are going next.
So
name four.
It's okay. Name four memorable objects from When Calls the Heart.
name for what?
Memorable objects.
Memorable. Okay.
Engagement
Ooh, I
ring.
like that.
Yeah.
Can we use like the
Wait, hold
early,
on. What
like,
was the first one? What did you say?
I said engagement ring, like Elizabeth's engagement ring.
Yeah.
That's one.
Cowbell.
Yeah.
Can we use like even with Nathan and Lucas? Like the scenes like okay, Nathan's plaque.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The red surge.
The costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrie, do you have one?
Let's see.
Unless
Can I
Kerri
give
has
that one? I would probably. Oh shoot! What was I gonna say? I was actually gonna list
The cowbell.
You already said that.
Good. I already said the cowbell.
Oh.
I don't know, for crying out
church
loud.
bell?
Nothing makes your brain go more blank. Chalkboard.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. The
okay,
church bell.
there we go.
Good job.
Brownie. Brownie the bear. Come on, you guys.
No, a opal.
Lucas's teacup.
Oh,
That's what I was gonna say. The teacup.
Good
The
job.
Why do we not
That's
see
is
the second
all-
teacup?
well, my partner's brain keeps blanking.
I'm sorry, okay? I've not had the greatest day in the world.
Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all get a
I
point.
worked for 8 hours.
I'll
Oh,
get a point.
please.
Listen, I got woke up this morning at like 5 a.m. with nightmares that had me wanting to lock my bedroom door. Okay, like I have not had the greatest not had the greatest day in the world. So my brain is not really working with me. I'm ignoring Tammy right now. I'm completely ignoring.
Oh goodness.
I didn't do anything.
Good job. Y'all both get a point, or the team gets a point.
Yeah, I put it down.
Okay. Cammy and Amy, which would you pick? Act it out again, challenge, or name for?
Amy, you picked this time. I picked the first time.
What's the challenge one?
The challenge ones are
just more challenging questions, I'm guessing.
The challenge is like questions about the show. So they're like right or wrong answers.
I want to do that. Let's do that.
Want to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's shuffle the cards.
You think Rosie's gonna whisper stuff into your ear, Morgan?
Very smart.
Oh, okay. If y'all don't know this one, shame on you. What was the original name of the town of Hope Valley?
Sawmill Valley?
Cowbell Village.
Diamond Material Trail. Coal Valley.
Coal Valley.
Good job.
That would have been very sad. I would have handed over my Hardee's card right then if I didn't know the answer.
That's very fitting because like the last episode, I just went back and tried to watch season 2, and that was the last episode I watched of season 2 so far. Was whenever they
changed it.
Whenever they changed it, and I didn't realize that Elizabeth and Jack weren't even there when they changed it.
No,
they were in Hamilton.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that.
It's amazing what you pick up when you rewatch.
Right, when you're rewatching it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're watching season 3 right now for Hardee's Hotline, and we're going through it. I'm just like, man,
yeah,
me and Kerri keep about that.
Yeah, me and Kerri keep wanting to do it, but it's just been like something always keeps coming up. We haven't even finished season 9, so.
Don't remind me. Hey, I finally have notes for episode 10. Okay, I'm just proud of that fact.
Amen.
Anyway. All right.
Kerri and Morgan, it's your turn again. So act it out, challenge, or name for?
Challenge.
Okay. Oh, never mind. That's a
right. What was the Mountie's name?
No, that was.
I'm sorry.
I picked up a write your own card.
Win.
So.
Win.
Okay. Y'all are gonna get this one. Who is your favorite leading man on When Calls the Heart and why?
Kevin McGarry. Wow. What else is
that's not a challenge? That's an opinion.
I will do another one because that one was definitely an opinion.
Yeah. It was in the challenge card pile. But
We might be able to think of like deeper, harder trivia questions.
Oh, there's some tougher ones in here.
Like I bet Cammy could give us all a good trivia question.
At the end,
at the end, Cammy has to give us she has to present us all with like at least 1 or 2 like really hard trivia questions just straight from her brain.
Oh
okay.
no.
Right. Kerri and Morgan, it's still your turn. But I know that Cammy knows because they're recapping season 3. What is Pastor Frank Hogan's other wanted name?
Oh crap. I don't know. It has been so long since I've watched this series. It is so long. I don't even know if I've watched all of the finale yet. Go for it, Cammy.
Go ahead, Cammy.
Go ahead.
Landry.
Yep.
Okay,
wow.
I didn't get a point. It'll be okay.
Point for Team Texas.
Wait a minute, Amy, we're in Texas.
Yes.
Where?
I'm from Bridge City, Texas, which is like I'm like Southeast Texas. I'm 20 minutes from Lake Charles, Louisiana. But my sister lives in Taylor, Texas. That's the conversation me and you had.
That's the conversation we had. Yes.
Yes.
Team Lone Star.
To you. My sister's close to you.
Team Lone Star, baby. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting doomed.
Hey,
We're just doomed.
Yeah. I will go to my grave for Texas.
Who's not going to fight two Texans on here and put them in
I'm very loyal to my state.
I just want to say you invited me.
We're just like
Kerri.
Yeah.
She did it.
All right, whose turn is it since Candy answered?
It's Cammy and Amy's because they got ours.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's their turn.
So, Amy, you okay with name 4?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do name 4.
Name. Okay, that's more of an opinion one. Well, I'll just go ahead and read it. Name 4 of your favorite characters of When Calls the Heart.
Yeah, no.
That's an opinion one. Opinion.
I'll go to another one. Let's see. Name 4 of your favorite episodes of When Calls the Heart. And if it's a bonus if you know the title of the episode.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Some of them I don't remember the titles, but if I heard it, I probably remember it.
I know.
So, Amy, do you have favorite episodes?
And they can be from any season.
Okay.
And you can say the episode where this happens. It's just bonus if you know the titles.
Yeah.
I love I believe it's season 1 where Elizabeth joins in with Abigail and the rest of the women. I love that. I love it so much. One of my next favorite episodes is when Nathan and Elizabeth and Allie walk through the woods to pick out a Christmas tree.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So
she said, I do not know the name of it, but those are my that sticks out to me in my brain.
Okay. So then I'll say 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So, season 1, first date. Oh yeah.
Oh, I know the name of that one. I know the name of that one.
I don't know the name of that one, but what I do know, what?
Change of Heart is the name of it.
Change of Heart. So, but when I do know, I'm gonna do a bonus. I'm gonna do 2. So, season 3, episode 3.
Sorry.
A Time to Speak. Got one word, campfire.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. And then season 4, My Heart Will Go On, proposal. Oh,
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was 5, but good job.
Yes,
Amy,
that was
Good job.
Amy, I believe the first one you mentioned, I think that was season 1, episode 2, and I believe the title is Cease and Desist.
I believe you're right. So.
And then the other one was the Christmas movie for season 7, I think. So
that's I think that's just called When Calls the Heart Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh no, Home for Christmas.
That's Home for Christmas. Yes, that's Home for Christmas.
All right.
That's definitely my favorite Christmas movie that they ever made.
It's a good one.
It's a beautiful day and there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Yes.
Kerri Morgan, it's your turn.
All right, what do you want to do?
Are we brave enough to try act it out this time?
Yes, do it. Yes, do it.
Do it.
Right.
Do it.
Bring it on.
All right. Nicole, you just text one of us. I don't care if it's me.
Nicole really emphasized grabbing her phone there. I'm making sure she doesn't accidentally text it to me.
Oh, I'm not. No. I'm on iMessage.
Oh God.
Remember, sounds are allowed, not phone operator. Florence. I can't think of, oh shoot, what the heck? Making a phone call?
No.
Switchboard operator? Switchboard?
No. Switchboard.
There you go.
Good job, y'all.
Okay. What would
Okay,
y'all
what have we not done?
I think
we've
y'all
done all
One of
three.
each.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just pick whichever one y'all want.
Amy, what do you want to do?
I say act it out again.
Okay. Are you acting it out this time?
You want to do it, Amy?
No, well, if you want to do it again, you go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, give it to the actress.
That's what I was fixing to say. You do have an actress over there.
Yeah, use her. Oh gosh. Wait, can you use props?
Yes.
Yes.
Fair game. You did.
Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot.
Selection.
Seriously.
Oh,
Wait.
gosh.
I know what it is.
You do?
I mean, you both do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they took one of ours, so I guess it's fair if Amy
Teacher.
were-
Teacher.
There you go.
Like, really?
Another point for Team Lone Star.
Yep. Morgan, if I mentioned we're doomed. Okay.
No, we're still in this. We got this.
Okay. Pick a
The
category.
only way we're gonna catch up to them is if they don't answer some of theirs because they're ahead of us because they answered some of ours.
By 1 point.
Well, somehow or another we've gotten off because I've got them with 5 and us with 2. So I don't know if I didn't mark one of ours down or what, but
Okay.
somehow or another they're like 3 ahead of us.
One.
Okay.
How did you
Category.
do that?
Oh, I have no idea. You
That's
pick what we're
ahead by
doing.
one.
What?
Okay, I'll catch us up then. Okay. Apparently I'm terrible scorekeeper. Okay, go ahead. Pick what we're doing.
Act it out. Challenge your name 4.
Name 4.
Oh, this is a hard one. Name 4 ailments Dr. Carson has treated.
Okay, chicken pox. Technically a messed up shoulder because Nathan had that. No, yeah, no. Let's see, chicken pox, concussion. He did that one surgery. What was it? Dang it.
Carter, that's Faith. Dr. Carter is Faith, not Carson. Shepherd. Faith would be Dr. Carter.
I said Dr. Carson. So Carson.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Carter. My bad.
Wait,
I'm
aren't
sorry.
you supposed to be doing this with me?
Yes?
Help me then.
Oh my gosh.
Carson. Name 4 ailments. Carson.
Okay, so we had chickenpox, we had concussion.
I'll help y'all out. Season 4 was a big one.
You didn't help us out.
What
I'm not
happened
gonna tell you.
with Jack? Hypothermia. No. Wasn't that what
Would that be pneumonia? Like pneumonia? Would
Carson
that be
wasn't
it?
there yet.
Carson wasn't there. Carson wasn't there when he had hypothermia and pneumonia.
That was safe.
Yeah, that was. Well, that was.
Wasn't there something wrong with Robert at one point?
Nope, not Robert.
Opal, I'm pretty sure, but was that chicken pox? I don't remember what Opal had.
No, I remember it was
Yes, Opal had chicken pox.
Opal had
the
chicken
first
pox,
one to get him.
Okay, but yeah. Geez, I don't remember. I'm telling y'all.
I'm taking your Hardy's cards.
I've counted chicken pox and a concussion. That's all I've counted. Season 4 was a big one. That's all
That's
I'll
when
say.
we found out he was a doctor.
I don't want to say too much more because I'll spoil it.
Yes, you will.
What? Never mind.
I even coughed it and they didn't hear me.
You're bad at coughing answers.
I told y'all I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. Don't blame me. I told y'all up front I was.
Oh my god.
You're the one that chose pick 4.
Let's see.
You told me to pick what's on.
Okay, this is the thing he treated in season 4. It is
No, don't you dare!
Don't give us, no, you can't help it.
No hints.
Okay, so chicken pox, concussion.
I want to say something so bad, but I don't know.
The only thing that keeps coming to my mind is pneumonia, but Jack's the one that had pneumonia.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
I'm up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm up.
Did Rosie ever have a miscarriage?
No.
I'm making that up.
No.
Wait, what about Lee?
Hector.
Was there something going on with Lee?
Hey, whose team are you on?
Wasn't there with like Lee and he fell in the woods? There was a tree. Like so, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was.
Contusion. I don't know.
was that just?
Oh,
I think that was just a concussion.
Coma?
I don't remember.
Huh?
Right. I mean,
Wasn't there a coma?
No, that was Jack. Kind of.
yeah, Jack was the one that had like such a big thing going on. Oh, good grief.
Oh, I really want to give
mean,
a hint, but I know I can't.
He didn't even deliver Elizabeth's baby, so it couldn't be that.
Mm-mm.
Because Abigail delivered baby Jack.
I could tell you what he did in my fan fiction.
Not helpful.
Not count.
helpful.
Doesn't count.
What was the first thing he did? Like when he came to town.
That's the big one. That's
The surgery. He did some kind of surgery. Was it like a brain surgery or something? Brain tumor? Or no,
Kerri
Heart
Brown.
surgery. Heart surgery.
Kerri Brown and Morgan Book.
I'm telling you, y'all.
I have to come to your rescue
I've not
again.
rewatched these in years. I've not rewatched these in years. I know it was some kind of surgery, but I can't for the life of me think of what it was.
You're close. You're
Kidney
real close.
stones.
Appendix?
Yes.
Appendicitis?
Yes. But who?
Who had appendicitis?
You didn't say it had to be who it was.
It's a bonus if you get who it was.
We're
I'm
adding
the moderator here. I can make it as hard or easy as I want.
Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna start listing people off. Ned, Florence,
Molly.
Jack, Elizabeth, Abigail.
Molly had a bunch of imagined sicknesses, but none of them were.
Hickam.
Nope.
Amazing for all the stuff Hickam gets himself into.
Age, little younger. Or way younger.
Robert.
Nope, you're close.
Opal.
Nope.
Cody?
Yes.
Yes!
Just say it! Oh my god! You are not listening!
Y'all, it has
sorry.
been years since I have rewatched these. Like, for real, years.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah.
All right, shall
Please
I
watch some of the
go? Shall
earlier
I name
seasons.
some others?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Head trauma from Lee, Angela's scraped up leg, delivering the wolf baby, poisoning from the tonic.
Oh.
So there you go.
Okay, I don't think Angela's scraped up knee should be one of them. Crying out loud, anybody could have done that.
They took her to the doctor.
Hey, that's the one that developed the Band-Aid.
Lee's bad back. Is that better?
Okay, I just have a question. How the heck am I supposed to score this?
You guys got four technically, so give.
I got it. Okay.
Okay.
You guys got four technically, so.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, there, Nicole.
There she is.
There she is.
I turned my camera
You're
off.
muted.
Okay. Who's next? I guess Kerri and Amy. Or Cammy and Amy. Sorry. It's y'all's turn. What do y'all want to pick?
Amy does not want me on her team. I can go ahead and tell you. We should.
All right, Amy, what do you
I
what
would
do you
do
want
all
to
the
do?
Either, either, but she's stuck with me.
I was doing all the work.
Amy, what do you want to? Amy, what do you want to do?
What are our options again?
Act it out.
Challenge or name 4.
I'm gonna say acting out again. I like
Oh, come on, we just did that twice.
Okay, wait. Challenge.
Okay, challenge.
Challenge.
And Amy won't act any of them out.
I will next time. I will.
I'm teasing you.
That's too easy. That's opinion.
Yeah, give him a hard one.
Oh.
Just because you don't know your trivia, that's not my fault.
Hey, it doesn't help the fact that you're recapping and we're not.
Okay, should I or should I
I'm
not?
not recapping anything with Carson right now. Thank you very much.
Okay, should I or should I not? Because Cammy has already recapped this and she knows. So I want to make it hard.
Make it hard.
Let's see if Amy knows it first.
Okay. In season 1, what is the name of the gang being hunted down?
Say that
I know
again.
you know it.
And may I remind you that yes, I recapped it like a year and a half ago. You know?
In season 1, what is the name of the gang being hunted down?
Oh, I know. I actually know that one.
Same.
Tolliver gang.
Yep.
Oh,
When Julie fell in love.
yes. Oh my gosh.
Oliver.
The idiot.
It was whenever we first meet Julie and she meets one of the Tolliver brothers and he
Yeah.
fools her into thinking that he's a good guy and he's not.
Yeah.
He ends up kidnapping Elizabeth and Julie, and Jack obviously has to come to their rescue.
Obviously.
Mm.
Obviously.
All right, Kerri Morgan, your turn.
All right.
Oh,
Actually,
she
it's my
messaged
turn
it to
pick
you,
one.
Amy.
She picked one last time.
What?
It's actually my turn to pick one this time because she picked last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. What do y'all want to pick?
Okay. You know what? Let's act it out.
Act it out.
Give it to her this time since I acted it out last time.
Oh.
Kerri's got the camera experience.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Kerri. Start using them acting chops.
This is your second time getting this one, Kerri, because you got it when we were together.
Oh no. Well, maybe I'll have a better idea this time.
Harness your inner Chris. Your inner what is it name? Brett Varble. Like try and like harness his.
Yep.
Maybe Morgan will be better at guessing it than I did.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
Okay.
I know you got that one. I know you did that one when we were
Digging. Grave digging? Oh, coal mining. Coal mining. Coal miner.
You're so close. Coal miner. Good job.
Wait a second.
You did better than me. What did I say, Kerri, when you were here? I forgot what I said.
I don't even remember.
Good job.
The
All right,
one
Amy,
that
what are
was
we doing?
really hard was like trying to act out. I think it was Valley or something. I was trying to act out, and she could not get it. For the
Pick 4?
yeah.
You want to do name 4?
Yes.
Name 4? Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Or is that one too easy?
Cammy just recapped it. Jeez.
That's too easy.
No, we'll take that. What was it?
I'm the moderator. I can make it as easy.
Oh, Nicole is spicy.
Name 4 iconic clothing items worn by characters in When Calls the Heart.
Okay.
Now, this is where Red Surge would come in.
Red Surge.
Red Surge. Suspenders. Pink coat. Elizabeth's iconic color is pink coat. And then red dress for Rosemary.
Yep.
All right.
Bravo.
Plaid pants.
I will say that was easier than Morgan and Kerri's.
That was a lot easier. I'll throw in plaid pants as a bonus for Lee.
Hey, you don't choose the bonuses.
No points for the bonus.
No,
Just throw it in for
points.
good measure.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we need to like pick like what, maybe 4 more.
Yeah, that's fine.
How about how about we do like a trivia round where we just ask trivia like true or false or whatever, and have Cammy like give us some hard ones.
I'll have to come up with them right off the top of my head.
We can
Okay.
do it. We can do a few more and then do one of the final bundle questions.
Okay, that works.
Okay, so am I doing a round of trivia?
Do we want to
Girl,
do?
you can think of some, go for it. If she can think of some, go for it.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about I give one really hard question to each of you?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Nicole, what is Jesse's last name?
Oh gosh.
It's easy.
Nicole, I'm taking away your Hardee's card.
Hang
I now
on.
have your Hardee's card and your Postables card.
Hang on. No. Flynn, Jesse Flynn.
Yes.
I had to think about it for a second, but I
I
got it.
always remember that because of Flynn Rider.
Right.
Right.
Don't make me give you the smolder.
Yeah.
Here comes the smolder.
Very close.
Smolder.
And the fact that it didn't work on her is what's hilarious about that. Like she was
Like she looked
oblivious.
at him like he was weird.
Okay, Morgan. What is the other gang?
Other game.
That is what is the other gang in When Calls the Heart? We have the Tolliver gang.
I
And then
know.
a few seasons later, we have the.
I know.
You can phone a friend.
No, you can't. You can phone a friend when I say you can phone a friend.
I know.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Okay.
Okay.
I reserve the right to not answer, but
What season?
3.
I know.
Were they brothers? Was it almost kind of like the Tolliver gang? But it was like
This one I do not know. I'm sorry, Morgan.
All right, Nicole, help her out.
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
The gang the name starts with a G. And it, let's see.
It starts with a G, it ends with an N, and there's an arrow in the middle.
I have a good hint. I have a good hint. The name rhymes with, I don't know if this will give it away.
Yes,
the name rhymes with a cast member's last name on Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
I don't know Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
She doesn't know Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
Nice try. You really just give her the answer, Nicole.
Okay, the hint was Gregory Harrison. The gang is Garrison.
Oh,
The Garrison gang.
I would have never gotten
Garrison.
I feel like I know I've watched season 3, but I feel like I've never watched season 3 because I can never remember anything that happened in season 3.
Yeah,
like I can remember season 2, and I've only like rewatched episode 1, and I can remember season 2 way better than season 3, and season 2 was deemed like the worst season.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Kerri, Miss Brown. Fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank. Does Sir Blank have any cousins?
You know this.
I'm sorry. Oh, seriously, like it sounds like she's in a tunnel for me. So, Morgan, could you repeat what she just said to me? I'm sorry.
Says, does Sir Blank have any brothers?
Cousins. Does Sir Blank have any cousins?
Does Sir Blank have any cousins?
Would you like me to rephrase the question a little? Who is Viola engaged to?
I just watched this episode.
Who is Viola engaged to?
What is
Viola engaged to?
Season 2.
Morgan, I literally just we'll answer it for crying out loud because I don't.
Lionel. Sir Lionel.
Wow.
Can I steal that point since I got it?
You know, so far, everybody else has answered everybody else's question. Nobody's answered their own question.
Except for me.
Yeah, I don't even.
Wait, no, I don't. Did you?
I answered my own.
I thought.
Yeah, you did. You answered plan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I forgot what the question was already. Okay. All right, Amy.
All right, Cammie.
Let's see. Oh, that's too hard. Okay. Who I'm trying to find a nice in the middle. Who gives Elizabeth presents in season 1? Because it sure ain't Jack. Well, he gives her the corsage, but who gives Elizabeth presents? Like a carving of a bird, a necklace.
Oh, I know.
It's a guy, like it's either like something like Charles or he's a hoity-toity. No, am I wrong?
Think little.
Okay, it's a child.
Yes.
It must be a child.
I can't think of his name, but I know who you're talking about.
He had a nickname.
What's
He had 2 names. He had a nickname and he had his real name.
They mainly use his nickname.
I just like, oh gosh.
I wonder
I
if
thought
it's
season one, I
Just as plain as day.
couldn't lose.
I know I love season one. It's like my favorite season. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's just been so long.
Do you need a
Yeah.
hint? Do you need a hint?
Pretty sure his name starts with an A.
Yes.
And his nickname starts with a P.
Do you need a hint, Amy?
Those are hints. 2 of them.
Those are 2 hints, technically.
I
Oh,
can't even think of his nickname.
I'm not gonna say Amos.
Um,
Amos?
No.
That didn't sound right. I'm gonna phone a friend.
all right. Nicole, you say his real name. Morgan, you say the nickname.
Okay.
His name is Albert.
And his
Oh,
nickname is It's Pockets.
Pocket.
what?
Pocket.
Pocket.
Oh, yay.
Pocket?
Pocket.
Pocket.
Golly. It's been so long.
Oh,
I
goodness.
loved those earlier seasons were the best. You couldn't beat them.
Yeah.
The only reason
Okay.
I know that is because I recently rewatched season 1 on my own.
If we
Well,
could, it has seriously been like probably since season 4 or 5 since I have rewatched those early seasons. No joke.
Cammy.
Cammy. Let's think of a
Just
hard
saying.
one. Nicole, give Cammy a hard one.
Yes.
Think
Okay.
of a really good one.
I'm trying to go through the card.
Preferably season 4, season 5, or something like that, since she's recapping.
Who tried to buy a gallon share of the cafe? Mr. Humphreys. Who ended up buying him out? Bill. Ha!
Too easy.
I'm serious, y'all. I can understand like half of what she's saying. I don't know what the deal is with the audio, but I can't understand everything she's saying. So,
Oh, sorry, Kerri.
so I don't know if it's my internet connection or what's going on. So, but if I'm ever sitting here with a clueless look on my face, it's because it's the audio's cutting in and out. So
Okay, give me one.
either that or I'm just clueless.
Let's see. Nope, she'll know that one right off the bat. That's a repeat. Nope, that's a repeat.
Do you have one?
Me?
It
No.
looked like you had one.
No, I was gonna tell y'all that I have a limited time because I have to go pick up my kids.
Oh,
That's- I
Okay.
know. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be a Debbie Downer.
no.
What is the title of the one-woman show that Rosemary created?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't.
Morgan, do you know it?
I don't.
No,
She just can't believe Cammy does it.
I
Is
just
it-
can't believe
Is
Cammy
it
does
season?
Wait,
is it
wait,
season
let's-
2? Is it
Wait,
season?
let's just even though we don't know it, like everybody just say like something. Like just for fun. So Cammy, if you had to just say something it was called, what would it be?
The first thing that came to my head was Miss Geisha's kimono because I remember something about a kimono.
Oh.
But
I remember she's saying, "Let me call you sweetheart" to Lee.
yeah,
Is
but
this
that
the-
wasn't a whole one-woman show.
So
Yeah,
it'd
but
be
that's the only thing that's coming to my mind though.
duh. It's gonna be called something like something very dramatic.
Oh yeah.
I do not know.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't.
have a clue.
Everything.
I am not just saying that. I
Everything's
promise.
coming up rosy.
Everything's coming up rosy. Yes.
We should have
Yes.
known it had to be.
When you
involved
said
in something.
everything, I was like, "That's it." Yep.
Yeah.
We should have knew it had. We should have known it had to have
Okay.
like something involving Rosemary's name or
Okay.
who Rosemary is.
Well, I'm not 100% sure if I kept score correctly, but if I did, Morgan actually somehow or another came out with the high score. Here, I don't know how. Somehow or another.
I protest.
Do we want to do one final bundle question and then move on?
That's cool.
One
Yeah.
final bundle.
Yeah, one final bundle question.
Okay.
Is this- are we back on teams?
Yes. What was the final score?
I don't know what Kerri's doing over there.
Morgan somehow or another has 8. The rest, like Nicole, you only have 2 because you didn't really get asked any questions, but the rest of us have 7.
I protest.
Wait, how many?
No.
What?
How many?
She has 8.
8. Okay, so it'll be Morgan and then
1 point.
Okay, it'll be Morgan and then between you 3, choose who you want to compete against Morgan.
Okay. What? No, repeat that again. I'm sorry.
Okay, Morgan is gonna be in the final bundle.
We're doing
challenge.
a face-off.
Yeah.
Morgan against Cammy.
Oh, and then one of us 3 has to face off against Morgan.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Morgan and Cammy. Morgan and
Definitely
Cammy.
voted Cammy.
Okay.
You're going down.
Sorry, Morgan, but I know I'm not gonna win. So.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this final beat down, and then I'm gonna sign out. But I've had so much fun. But I can't wait to watch this. Let's go.
Love you.
Okay. Love you
Amy.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. Now deciding between.
It's not laughing.
One would be hard for both of you, and one would be easy for one of you.
Oh, great. We know who that goes to.
Like, whose side am I on? I'm gonna
Nicole,
go.
that next time, Nicole.
I'm gonna
Nicole,
go.
Can
What?
you think of it? Can you think of a trivia question in your brain? If you can think of one, you can ask them. Season 8 question. Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, I'm not good at thinking of stuff off the bat, so I'm just gonna go the diplomatic route and do
Gotcha.
the one.
Gotcha. Fine.
It's not easy for one or the other. Make up a poem about being a Hardy.
That's not.
No.
That's not trivia.
No, oh well. Those were the final. That was one of the final bundle cards.
There
That
once was a girl called a Hardy. She always loved to put on a party.
actually, you know what? I'll just do a challenge question. Is the final
Okay.
bundle? Okay. Let's see. No, that's too easy. Too easy.
Okay, yeah.
These are like way too easy.
Now pick one.
I think we need to just toss a coin for who wins this because
Okay. What is the name of the person responsible for burning down the church?
I got it.
Oh,
Yes.
dang it! It left my brain.
go Morgan.
Go Morgan.
I should have done who was the mine disaster sole survivor.
Oh, well, I see. That's the problem. I went straight for the actor's name, but Adam.
Yes. Yeah.
Adam was the sole survivor.
Yeah. But that was not the question.
No, that was not the question. See, when you said who was responsible for the church, who was responsible for the church burning down, I immediately wanted to say Steve Basic. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's
Good job.
that's his name, not his character.
Yeah.
Good job, y'all.
Oh,
The only
that was
reason I
fun.
probably got that was because of the recent Spurlock. And us all thinking that he had like ties to
Probably.
that Spurlock.
Yeah, but I
Alright.
should have gotten that too.
Last.
Another thing down the black hole.
Yeah. All right. I guess last category game.
All right. Bye, Amy.
I love you guys. I had so much fun.
Love you.
We're so glad you joined.
I'm so glad I came too. I'll have to come again soon. And I'll
Yes,
tune in.
yes.
Whatever happens next.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Here
now,
we go. This should be
last
fun.
Yes. Last one I have for us is and this came from the Rama Drama thing where y'all acted out some scenes from Signed, Sealed, Delivered. So we have several scenes here. We can just kind of see like how much time we end up, how much fun we're having, whatever. But I have different like papers with different scenes in here. And when we figure out what we're doing, I will text the like script to y'all. And
Well,
we'll
I'm
figure out
using
later.
my phone.
You don't have to text it to me because I've got it printed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I'm using my phone.
Yeah, the first one is A Christmas Detour. So let me make sure which one I've got here. Oh, crap.
I don't have that one, so you can send me that one.
Okay,
if I get picked.
Wait, A Christmas Detour, that's not Signed, Sealed, Delivered. That's a regular Hallmark Christmas.
Yeah, we picked different things.
Oh, you picked random. Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
got
but we do have Signed, Sealed, Delivered included.
in there. Okay. All right. I misunderstood. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, it just got inspired by that. Okay. All right, let me see how many people are in this because I was not as thorough as okay, I'm pretty sure this is 4 of us.
Ooh,
And this is going to be Maxine, Paige, Frank, and Dylan.
Quick question. I'm using my phone.
Oh crap. Yeah.
Maybe text it to my mom and I can use her phone.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Run get your phone real quick. Yeah. All right, because I sent to Kim.
Okay, so my mom's watching a movie on her phone, so I'm not going to take it from her. So I'll just sit this one out.
Well, there's 4 of us doing the parts.
Okay.
You don't have a tablet or anything, do you?
No.
Okay.
And my computer is dead.
Let's see. Should we?
I mean, maybe you guys can text it to me and I'll just try and skim through the lines.
Yeah, I'll send it to you real quick. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it'll kick me off, but I can always just get back on. And I'll just try and I can get a notepad and write them down real quick. Just send
I think you should be able to use Zoom and do other stuff. I don't think.
Pretty sure you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be video if you're in the scene, but we'll be able to hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Morgan, I'm going to send these to your messenger.
Okay.
Found it. Hang on. Okay, and Nicole, you needed those as well, right?
Yeah,
because you did.
Because I don't have that one.
Okay, sending those to messengers. Well, okay. So yeah. For quote unquote casting, I am. Oh crap! Apparently those sent in backwards order.
Yeah, I just noticed
so
that.
Start with the last pictures.
Okay.
My bad. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Okay.
So
go from back. So go backwards.
Okay, go backwards. Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. So since there are 4 of us to pick who does what, we're just going to start down the list and in order of appearance, Maxine, Paige, Frank, and then Dylan. So whoever's name I draw in that order is going to be that person. So I have all of our names in here. So Cammie, you are Maxine.
Got it.
You have to have the opening line. All right.
Ooh.
Nicole, you are Paige.
Okay.
This leaves me Morgan to be the guys, okay? Just saying. Okay, I am Frank, and Morgan, that leaves you as Dylan.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna put our names back in here.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Or no, sorry. Never mind. Go ahead. I forget I can't hear Cammie. Go ahead. Sorry. My bad.
Okay. I'm starting over.
My bad. Sorry.
I'm starting over.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Looks like we might have to take the bus, huh?
Oh, no, transit's on strike. Nobody's going anywhere. Please, I'd appreciate the company.
Oh, thank you.
Well, since we're all stranded here together, we might as well introduce ourselves. Hi, Frank Harper. This is my wife, Maxine.
How do you do?
Hi, I'm Paige Summerland. Nice to meet you officially. Are you traveling home?
Out to see our daughter and her husband.
It's kind of a new Christmas tradition.
Cold in the snow.
My wife's not a big fan of traveling outside of California.
No? Oh, but I think Christmas isn't Christmas without the snow and the cold air and the twinkling lights.
Icy roads and the traffic jams and your nose constantly running. I'm sorry, you were saying?
My fiance?
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah. His parents have a big house in the Hamptons and they go all out for the holidays. He's told me so much about it. I can almost see it. It's the perfect Christmas.
Howdy, neighbor. How's the weather over there?
I feel a sudden cold front.
Neighbor?
Yeah, we're sharing a room.
There are adjoining rooms with 2 doors and 2 locks.
How about this snowstorm, huh?
Hey, brother, let me ask you something. How come you're the only guy in here watching this weather report with a big smile on his face?
Because this storm is turning out to be my giant get out of the Christmas tree, Christmas free card.
Oh, so no jolly holiday for you in New York, I take it.
Well, let's just say it's going to be a whole lot jollier without me.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've had about enough.
Uh-oh. What did I do this time?
Believe it or not, Dylan, this isn't about you. It's about me going back to the airport.
Why? What did you hear? Has it opened again?
No, but I'm sure it will be soon. And I want to be the first in line before the stampede of passengers.
You know what? She's got a good point, Maxine. Maybe we should head there too.
Guys, this is ridiculous. There's no guarantee when or if the airports will reopen.
That's easy for you to say. You didn't want to go anyway.
That is not entirely true. It's complicated.
I knew it the moment I met you. You're a cynic.
Why? Just because I think it's nuts to sit around some airport all night waiting for the open sign to flicker on?
You know, I don't know who or what you're trying to avoid, but tomorrow is the busiest travel day of the year. Are you sure you don't want to take a chance and go with us?
And spend the night sleeping on the floor of some drafty airport? No thanks. I think I'm just going to sit right here and order myself some big glass of Stay
Stay put.
Stay putski.
I can't do it.
Alrighty then. Merry Christmas, Dylan.
Merry Christmas.
Woo! That was fun. Okay.
That was fun. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here.
That went by pretty quickly. We got through that.
Yeah. I mean, these aren't long. They're really not. They took forever to
Right.
Boy, yes. This one's gonna be fun. This is a scene from It Was Always You. And I'm pretty oh yeah.
Yes, this is the scene I suggested.
Okay.
Is this
I'm
is it the
gonna
scene that I suggested?
Yes, it is. In which case, I'm just gonna go ahead and say you're David here. I'm not even gonna take this one away from you. Hey, let me see what I got.
I want to play Aaron.
Oh, you want to play Elizabeth? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I play David?
Yes. Let Kerri do David.
Let Cammy do David? Okay.
Yes.
I will give you the Robert Downey Jr. Tyler Hyde's casual sarcasm. All you want, baby.
I got you.
It's just two people?
Yes, this one's just two people.
Yeah. All right. Too bad you can't see my face, Cammy, but I guess that might be a good thing. Okay, where did you put it in right?
It sends backwards. I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix that. Like to send it quick.
No, I think
it's just how it's.
I think it's sent right.
Okay, however it's sent, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Setting is early morning in the kitchen, loud music. All right.
Mm-hmm.
David.
Cake?
No, I don't want any cake. Do you realize it's 2:00 in the morning? I'm surprised you haven't woken up the whole house.
You seem a little tense, Lizzie.
I am tense because I was just woken up by David's one man rock band.
Well, since you're up, why don't I get you a little something?
You could get me a little something. You can get me turning down the music because some of us are trying to sleep.
You're absolutely correct. Some apology milk. I'm sorry. I'm still on Tibetan time.
Well, the rest of us are not on Tibetan time. The rest of us are trying to maintain our usual 8 and 4. Wait, what?
8 and a fourth.
8 and 1/4.
8 and 4
8 and 1/4.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't say it like that. 8 and 4/4 hours of sleep per night.
Well, that is a very specific time, Elizabeth. Oh, I love this song. Isn't it so good? Just makes you want to dance.
No, I don't love that. I do not love that song.
Feel free to help yourself to that cake, all right?
I'd rather not.
Oh, well then feel free to join me in a dance. I will be over here dancing.
David, it is 2:00 in the morning. I want to go to sleep. I do not want to have. Wait, what?
Okay, we have
next line.
We're having a little difficulty.
Okay, go to the very last one.
Okay, a dance party. I do not want to eat peanut butter cake.
Hold on now. Are peanuts in that?
Yes. What's the matter with you? You can't taste it? Very funny.
No.
That's not funny, David. David, are you okay? David, wake up.
I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, is this your idea of a joke?
More of a performance, really.
You think it's funny to make me believe you're dead?
I was going for unconscious, but I'll be the first to admit that I'm not a very good actor.
You have been terrible from the very start. You take nothing seriously. You break all the rules, and I don't like rule breakers. So here's what we're going to do, David. We're going to keep our distance for the rest of the time you're home, and we are going to be like two ships passing in the night.
That's poetic.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That was good, y'all.
Like one of the best scenes in that movie.
Like the best scene ever. Like
Here's
I
what we're gonna do, David.
I could picture him just like hitting the couch and then rolling onto the floor.
This is what we're gonna do, David.
Yes. The behind the scenes of that, watching her crack up trying to do that scene is great. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just like laying on the floor, like, can you do your job? Just like teasing her.
Yeah. All right. Since they did that one, Nicole, I guess me and you will do the Wind Calls the Heart with Elizabeth and Rosemary.
Oh. Okay, let me find it. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it too.
I feel like Kerri could do a good Rosemary.
Oh, brother. I'm trying.
I picked a good scene from You Had Me at Aloha.
Ooh.
Yeah, we might have to like not just totally go by what.
Okay, I found it.
Real quicker than I was. Okay, it's just 2 pages, right?
Let's see. Yeah, it's not very long, so we should be.
Okay, making sure. I was just making sure I had the whole thing because I've got like a stack of papers here I'm going through. So.
Okay.
All right, so am I Rosemary?
It doesn't matter. Do you want to be Rosemary? Or you want me to be?
I mean, Morgan said I would make a good Rosemary. That's what I'm going with. So, okay. All right. I stayed up half the night reading your novel. And do you know, at first I was surprised there wasn't a character I seemed to inspire, but then it occurred to me, how could you possibly capture my full essence in a mere supporting role? Well, nevertheless, I couldn't put it down.
Even if you know how it ends with bad reviews.
Elizabeth Thornton, don't you dare.
Actually, I woke up this morning feeling much better about things, with my life in perspective.
As you should, especially after such an elegant affair last evening.
Oh, let me let you in on a little secret.
Oh?
I wasn't actually surprised.
You don't say. I was not expecting this at all.
Oh!
I love that scene so much.
Not too much to finish.
Okay. I'm almost crying.
Come on, get it together, actors. Come on.
Okay. I wrote this as a love letter to my son and to you and to everyone else in this town who's been a source of strength and comfort to me ever since I arrived, almost a decade ago. Rosemary, all those years, where did they go?
Well, they went right here and right there. And that's the end of the scene.
Yay!
Oh man. Okay, we're gonna have
Hey,
to
guys,
do
it's almost 9:00 my time. I really should go. So I can
same here.
so I can say goodbye. So I can say goodnight to my kids.
Oh,
So-
I hear you.
No, we're good. Yeah.
Thank you for coming on, Cam.
yes,
This was really fun.
Thank you.
It was lots of fun.
All right, take care.
All
Love
right.
you.
Bye. Love you much.
Bye.
we love you too.
Oh, my
Yeah, I'm
gosh.
not long from having to go too. I have to get up at like 6 in the morning.
Maybe just, I don't know, a few more, couple more.
Do you guys want to do a quick chat about what we want to happen in season 10? Maybe end it like that?
Go on. Okay. So you
All right,
started
Nicole,
first.
since you're technically our only guest left, do you want to start off by talking about what you'd like to see?
Well, I think the thing I'm most excited to see is Lee and Rosemary having a child.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I want to see what in the world is gonna happen, like with the whole old deal and everything since the mine explosion. Because obviously that was a big deal with them. So what's gonna happen with that? I want to see what's gonna happen with Fiona's character. I know Kevin said that Kayla kind of had her own idea of what she wanted for Fiona's character. So I'm really curious to see what happens with her.
Yeah, I mean, I love that they've not really like dove her into a relationship yet. I like that they're kind of making her own person right now and kind of establishing her as a single, successful woman, especially in a field that is primarily men. I like that. But I would like to see a little bit of a romance tease with her.
Yeah.
Just to kind of have that because Kayla's just amazing.
Yeah.
I want let's see. I had this idea, but I can't remember. It's like my brain's done like left me. I kind of want to know more about the Canfields.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I feel like there's still a lot more that we could learn. Like, for instance, we kind of got a tease about how Joseph has like this kind of tension between him and his father-in-law. And we still don't know, like, obviously we know what happened with Angela, what caused her to become blind, but I feel like we still don't know the full story there and like why they left the town that they were in.
Yeah.
like not like a full extent to it. So I would like to know what that was like if we're gonna ever find out, even if it's not this season, but maybe find out a little bit more, like peek a little bit more behind that curtain.
Yeah.
Right.
Another thing is like I really hope that they're just kind of teasing, like they're gonna make it a triangle between Nathan and May and Faith, and when really it's not gonna be one, because I really don't know if I can handle another triangle involving Nathan. Yeah. I mean, at least in this one we know he's gonna be with someone in the end, hopefully, but still.
Yeah.
And just so everyone knows, my pick is May.
I really hope that Paul Green comes back as Carson, at least
Yes. Though I really doubt that they're going to put Faith and Carson back together, but I could be wrong. Maybe that's the reason why they kind of had Faith say that she was relieved. Is just in case Paul comes back. I don't know. But I kind of feel like that would be kind of crazy for them to put them back together, even though the only reason why Carson left was because Paul left because of him having a baby.
Yeah.
So I wonder how that whole situation is going to happen if he does come back.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want more Allie and Nathan scenes. We did not get hardly any.
Yeah.
Yes. For real.
Way more Allie and Nathan scenes. And I actually really like the dynamic. I feel like another thing, and this could be just my opinion, but like I feel like Allie and May's scenes together were a whole lot more natural, whereas like her scenes with Faith felt more forced.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, whenever she finally came back to her valley after staying with her grandparents, and Faith comes in, she's like, Allie, and she like, comes up there and hugs her. It kind of felt weird.
Like, when did you two become best friends all of a sudden?
Right? It just felt like really out of nowhere. It felt like it was not, But yet with May, it was really great. It seemed natural, But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. No.
And I want to know what happened.
I think it's funny.
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
I want to know what happened in Chicago. I feel like we're going to find that out.
Hopefully.
But hopefully it doesn't take almost the whole season for us to finally find it out.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, I think it's funny that none of us have said that Lucas and Elizabeth's wedding is something that we're looking forward to.
Can they just elope and get it over with? They don't have to show it.
Right? Yeah, I'm sure we'll actually really like it. But okay, now I did just realize. Do you mind if I ask if you like
would run through the church doors?
Not gonna happen, but it would be great. Yeah. Okay. I did just realize something. Do you mind if I ask a few would you rather questions?
Sure.
Real quick. These won't take long. Okay. So, would you rather be an extra or be a production assistant? Now, a production assistant pretty much just runs around doing whatever. They're pretty much a Johnny jump up. Like, would you rather be an extra or would you rather more work? Well, extras work, but
I feel like do the work.
Be an extra.
Mainly because like I would be a lot more involved probably with the cast members than the extras would, because I've heard some pretty crazy extra stories.
Well,
so
production.
Yeah. Okay, so all of us unanimous for production. Okay. Would you rather star in a movie or write the script?
Ooh. I'd rather star in it.
Since I'm kind of writing one with my dad, I guess I'll say write a script.
I would say write it as well. Okay. Would you rather be in a movie with your favorite celebrity or just hang out with them for a day? Like being on set, you would be around them, but you wouldn't necessarily be able to hang out with them all the time because you'd be working. Or would you rather have just one day where you just hang out with them, best friends, do everything with them, whatever?
Definitely just hang out.
Okay, hang out with them. Okay. Probably same, honestly.
Okay,
so.
Yeah. You too.
Okay. This one, I don't really feel like it's going to be too much of a contest, but I just threw it in there. Would you rather be in a movie with Kevin McGarry or Paul Green?
Kevin McGarry. I love Paul, but Kevin McGarry.
Yep. Okay. Would you rather cook with Kevin Smith or Aaron Krakow?
Ooh,
Cabin.
Cabin.
Yep.
We said at the same time.
Okay. Would you rather play a leading character or a side character?
Ooh.
Side character, like a best friend. Yeah, like a
I
best.
don't know. Like, probably side character since I've never really, side character.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Now this one is sparked from that famous picture on Instagram. Would you rather watch movies with Andrew Walker or Tyler Hines?
Tyler. Why not both? Can we pick both? Can we have like a big movie party with both of them?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down, but this was a would you rather. So if you
If
were
I
picking,
absolutely had to pick one, it would probably be Tyler.
Yeah.
But I feel like Andrew would be just as equally funny and
he would
funny.
be there.
He would
If
probably
you go
be
for
there. I feel like,
Tyler and Andrew would end up on the couch.
I feel
Yeah.
like they would just both be there.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like this is going to be a no contest one too. But would you rather be best friends with Kayla Wallace or Lacey Chabert?
Kayla.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Would you rather create movies of the week, like, individual movies, or a series?
A series.
A series.
Because you can like
Yeah.
adapt to the character more and like, go into great detail with that kind of stuff.
All right, we've only got two more. Would you rather watch a mystery or a rom-com?
Rom-com. I think you broke her.
Well, I've been kind of biased to the mysteries lately. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
It's a murder
all right.
mystery, but it's still.
It's still a mystery.
So, yeah.
I think if I were just like going to pick one or the other, I would have to go with the rom-coms, although I do love mysteries. All right. Now this one isn't Hallmark related. And we're all three single here, so this works. Would you rather go on a date with your favorite fictional character or go on a date with your favorite celebrity?
Probably a fictional character. Maybe mainly because a lot of like my favorite actors are in relationships, and a lot of the fictional characters are not. So I would say
Valid
fictional.
point.
I would say
Valid point.
I would say fictional, and I would go on a date with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Even though technically he's not single, technically, I don't know. It's kind of complicated since the last movie. Anyone that watches the last movie will not understand.
Kerri, you can probably guess what I'm going to say.
My guess is favorite actor, favorite celebrity.
No, but okay, I'm going to say Oliver O'Toole. Is who I would go.
Well, I was thinking favorite celebrity and Eric Vegas, so that's where I was coming at from that. So same person.
He's married. Both of them are married. Shame on you,
No.
Nicole.
No.
Eric isn't?
Mm-mm. No,
Oh, he's
I
not.
didn't know that. I thought he was.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So she would rather go out with the married Oliver than with the unmarried Eric. This is interesting.
Well, okay, no. Okay, let's just say this. If no, okay. You know what? I'm gonna pick Eric because he's not married, so
There you
that's
go.
the good
You
thing.
you do not want Shane coming after you.
That's the good
Definitely
thing.
not.
That's the
And she
good
knows
thing.
Kristen. And she's friends with Kristen too. So she definitely does not want
You can kiss karaoke night one more time. Goodbye.
that. And obviously
Well,
my
okay,
answer would have to be
I
favorite
said-
celebrity.
I said Oliver in the sense that they weren't together yet,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know. We're just
Alright.
giving you a hard time. We're just giving you a hard time. It's fine.
Kerri, what was yours?
Definitely favorite celebrity.
yeah, I
And?
probably yeah.
Who the heck do you think?
Tyler Hines.
This is not even a question.
Tyler
This is
Hines.
not even a question.
I know, but I wanted you to say it. I knew what
Tyler
it was, but I wanted you to say it.
Listen, I asked Cammie at the beginning of this thing if you could ask a celebrity to be your first date. So I mean,
That's true. I forgot about that part.
yeah. Anyway.
Tyler Hines.
Tyler
Just saying,
Hines.
I think it would be fun just to hang out with him, like, you know, just to
Yeah.
actually get to. He just seems
I
like
would
he's
love to
genuinely
go
cute.
to. I would love if maybe next year at Rama Drama, like Kevin, Andrew, and Tyler were all there.
Yeah.
Like that would be like a dream.
Yeah, I would definitely say Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would love obviously.
I love how we
Taylor
like all
and
have our Hallmark guys that we're just like, okay, yeah, that's what I like.
No, y'all should have seen me on Friday. I was fangirling. I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't know how I would react if I saw Kevin in person, like in real life, in the flesh, right in front of
I
me.
know.
I, really
I
don't
told
know.
Nicole, I was like, if that ever happens, we're gonna have to be standing there to catch her. Like, if I ever meet Tyler, I'm either gonna play it completely cool and be completely collected, or I'm gonna make a complete idiot out of myself. There's not gonna
I
be
feel like
any.
I'm either like, and I've never like fainted before ever, but I feel like I would probably faint, or I would just not even be. I would be like, 'cause sometimes when I'm nervous or like really excited at the same time, I just laugh and I can't stop.
That's what I'm saying. I would make an idiot out of myself. I would either
Yeah,
be
I would
like,
either make an idiot out of myself by fainting or giggling myself to death, or I might actually surprise both myself and all of you guys by actually being cool, calm, and collected. I feel like it's the latter, but
on the outside, I was cool and collected, but on the inside, I was internally freaking out. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. I would
Alright.
hope that I would be like that, but I'm mighty afraid I'm going to be like in the latter, which is like fainting or giggling myself to death.
Listen, when I was in line to meet Robert Fuller, and like I'm not even that familiar with him as an actor. Like I know some of his stuff, and this is like an 88-year-old guy. I was standing there, my brain is going completely blank, and I'm looking at my friend. I'm like, we're about to get up here and make idiots out of ourselves. And this is an 88-year-old man. So I can't imagine meeting like Tyler or Kevin or you know one of them. And I'm like, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like me and you need to like secretly record ourselves when we go to meet them, because I feel like it would be like a gold mine for the podcast.
Right.
Like,
no, actually, some people like will like when we met Robert, they told us, you know, if you want to have somebody record this, just hand your phone to, you know, whoever. Jeanette Stevens recorded it when I met Brian Bird. So a lot of them, they don't care, you know, if you record it.
Yeah.
Now some of them, I don't know, but some of them don't care if you record it. But
well, I just don't know if they allow that.
Well, this has been
you pay so much.
What?
Yeah.
Did they let you record whenever you got to meet like Eric and them?
I mean, I didn't record, my dad didn't record video when I like met him in person, but he did record a clip of me talking to Neil Bledsoe.
Okay. So you can record yourself getting to me. Okay. Because I've just heard different ones say that you can't do that or something like that.
But I mean,
like, or
I think other people were getting some with.
I saw some people do
Eric.
it, but I just wasn't sure. And I remember past, like Tyler's even shared people's stories where it's been like that. So
Yeah, I think some people were getting them with the cast of.
Yeah.
And I know they're fixing to do the Hardy's event, the family reunion in Canada again. They're doing it this
Hope
year.
Valley Day, what we're calling it now, but yeah. Yep.
I would love to go, but I mean, I don't even have a passport. So
I kind of like, I'm disappointed because I didn't take as many pictures as I wanted.
Hey, you were living in the moment.
I was living in the moment, yeah. But
And honestly,
I got
feel
really
like
bad about not
actors-
taking pictures.
I feel like a lot of actors like that because it does feel a lot more personal instead of a phone being shoved in their face. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I would secretly kind of like put my phone like not necessarily on video, but maybe like on voice memo or something like that, and like record the conversation kind of thing.
Yeah.
I tell you what I would also love is if I ever make it out to LA, it would be really cool to actually like contact Andrew and see if he would actually like meet up if I was in
Yeah.
LA.
Yeah.
That would be really fun. I don't know if he would, but it would be.
I feel like, I mean, I don't know. You never know with him. I feel like he would, but at the same time, I don't know. It just depends. Depends on what's going on, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, this has been fun. I'm sorry we lost half of our group before before we ended it, but this has been really fun.
Yeah.
So
Let us know.
thank you, Nicole.
You guys,
Oh, you're welcome.
I was gonna say, let us know, guys, if you guys like these kind of things, or if you don't, sorry. But we're
gonna do them occasionally. You don't have to watch them, or we could just not record them and not upload them. But for us, they're fun. So
yeah.
But hopefully you guys like this kind of thing, because we love to do it, and it's obviously really fun and entertaining to us. But yes, thank you, Nicole, for coming on with us.
Of course, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me again.
Of course, anytime.
All right. We're done?
I think so. All right.
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Love you.